Hello, lab rats, and welcome to yet another Nebulous Fleet Command stream. I don't know why my mouth isn't moving again. I thought I just fixed it. Hi, Anti-Fashion Action. Also, hi, Vicky. Hi, Archivist. And hi, Winter Kitsune. What is it doing? Why is it not? Why is my mouth not moving? Hello? Okay, now, okay, I upped the gain some. If I lower the volume cutoff, does it make it move more? No. What? Why is it not working? Nico boy, hi. You gonna hop in the chat? If any of you haven't seen my streams before, I'm Doc Vivi. I'm a mad scientist VTuber. I'm also a real world scientist. I like playing strategy games and sci-fi games and games that let me talk about science and stuff. My mouth is currently not working for some mysterious reason that I have no clue why. Why is it doing this?
You see, chat, Vivi can actually communicate telepathically. She just moves her mouth to give you the impression.
Hello? Hi. Oh. Sorry, I'm just. Why is the mouth movement not working with my new microphone? It's so weird.
Is it blocking like your face tracking or lighting?
No.
Maybe?
No. The mouth movement, while it's partially face tracked, is also set to open my mouth and stuff and move it when I talk, according to the sounds I make.
Oh, interesting.
And it's
Thought
just
you were just going
not
off of visual tracking. Okay.
what that mouth do nothing. What the hell? I have the volume gain on the mic set up all the way for it.
Oh,
Okay, wait, now it's working. It just mysteriously stopped for a while.
Well, it wouldn't be an EN
That's
stream
so
without some
weird.
stuff, right?
That's so weird. I have no idea what's doing this.
What's up?
Hello, Spidicky. Spidicy.
Oh, hey, Sped.
Spidicky.
I don't know why I keep saying Spidicky.
Sounds like a type of noodle. Maybe like a kind of pasta or something. Spedici. Gnocchi, Spedici.
It is a real place, I'm pretty sure.
Really? Hang on, let me check.
Want to do a 2v2 or do we want to do a public lobby?
We could do pub lobby and stuff. I had a lobby up earlier tonight, but it didn't fill up. I had to hop on the kill board, which led to me getting booped a lot by missiles. I existed for all of like 5 minutes and got off 2 volleys, and then every missile on the map proceeded to triangulate my location and boop me. Because
oh, wow.
Turns out you can just, scout out a container liner on Yukon. I haven't containered on Yukon for a long time, so. I'm down to play villain team if you want.
Oh, please, no more OSP.
Yeah, we can swap to whatever we want. We can also change around maps and stuff. I downloaded a couple of the modded maps because they're pretty cool, actually. I think it was Operation Burning Lance had the big map pack that's separate from the actual mod, so you can run those.
Oh, there's a map pack for that? That's neat.
Yeah, I like their maps a lot. Like I only got basically Power Up dragged me into one game, but had a lot of fun with the map. Quite interesting design, and it reminds me a lot of like some of the Homeworld maps. Like I don't know if you've seen much about Homeworld 3, but kind of has the same atmospheric vibe as that, just from the early access gameplay I've seen. So
you say that like I haven't played every game in the Homeworld series.
I wasn't sure if the Homeworld 3 was.
I should do like
not,
playing through the Homeworld series in preparation for Homeworld 3.
That's a good idea. I picked up the remaster collection on Steam, I think like a month or 2 back, but I never got around to playing it.
One problem with that is I don't like Homeworld 2.
Ah.
And I don't have Cataclysm.
At
least not
I remember
anymore.
there was
I had like
bit
a
of a
physical
difference
copy
between like
back in
Homeworld
the
1
day.
and 2. Like Isn't it like Homeworld 2? They changed a bunch of the pathing and hit chances and stuff.
Yeah, and the story's much worse.
Ah, it's kind of hard to top like the Homeworld 1 story. Like I've kind of watched a bunch of the cutscenes and seen overviews. I think it was like who was it? Mandalore did a big breakdown of
Mhm.
it.
Well, it's like the Homeworld 1 story, it's simple, but it's like figuring out where your people came from and where you need to return to and stuff
Mm.
like that.
Simple is good.
But Homeworld 2's story is just beat the big bad guy. You need to beat the
Yeah.
big bad guy. You need the MacGuffin to beat the big bad guy.
The big bad ship eater thing, or no, wait, is that Homeworld 2 or is that the special like standalone expansion thing?
The
Like
Beast, that's Cataclysm. Cataclysm is great.
that's Cataclysm.
Cataclysm is
Okay,
the best
yeah.
one.
Really?
Although unfortunately they lost
know.
the source code, so it hasn't gotten remastered.
Ah. Somewhere in a warehouse, there's like 5 floppy disks that contain the entirety of the Homeworld source code.
Yeah? Oh my god, imagine if they found those.
It's like all the lost Doctor Who seasons. It's like, what do you mean you don't have the source? Well, it burned down. What do you mean it burned down? Just points to the big on fire studio. Ah, that could be problematic.
Yeah, I don't know how they lost the source code for Cataclysm.
I would assume it just got tied up in some weird like licensing agreements or handed off somewhere and then just got overlooked because other people
Probably.
went to other jobs and stuff, which kind of happens a lot with companies. When you look at like when EA
Especially
was
in the
just like
days
eating every
before
small industry.
especially in the days before, like, GitHub and shit. Although GitHub was
Yeah.
probably around then, it just probably wasn't used as often. I don't know when GitHub came to be.
I'm thinking like super early 2000s, like just turn of century stuff where you'd see like EA eating up every company like Pandemic Studios, Maxis, that like it's just like, okay, where did the actual like original stuff end up going? It's like, some archive somewhere. And all the dev team gets bounced around. I still want a Battlezone 3.
Wanna do a public lobby then?
Yeah, we can hop in a pub lobby.
Who wants to host that?
I can exit out and open
Pyro?
that up if we want to do any.
Pyro, are you there?
Yes, Captain. I shall rehost the lobby. Your wish is my command. I am but a genie in a bottle.
Oh, by the way, I'm probably gonna do Rogue Trader next week. What is this game about?
Ooh.
You make your own custom fleets of ships and you command them in a battle.
Alright. Open
Well,
lobby.
no, actually, the game is about staring at a lobby and waiting for it to fill up. And then as soon as somebody fills the lobby and you finally get in the game, then somebody disconnects and then you go back to playing Nebulous Lobby Command.
True.
We joke, but it's a bit of a truth sometimes. Okay, you want to play ANS or OSP? Your choice.
I want to be ANS.
Okay. I will join the OOSP. We always do this. I'm blue
Well,
and
we
you're
can all
orange,
be on the
but
same time.
we keep
since
doing the
this
opposite
is-
side.
We can all be on the same side since this is a public lobby.
True. I just thought you would take the opportunity to throw rocks at me. By the way, where's my fish? You owe me a fish.
Sounds like fishy business to me.
Exactly, it was. Hmm.
The one problem with all of us being on the team is I feel like it might intimidate people given our ranks. Although I'm not white
Could do.
rank yet. Because I don't actually play this game off stream very often at all.
Oh,
I
did
don't
you
play
remember to
video
fix
games off stream.
the Solomon drives?
Oh fuck, I should do that. I should do that right now.
Yeah, before you forget.
Here's the fleet editor, by the way. I gave this ship the wrong drives, which Neko Boy pointed out last stream.
Yeah. I hit her with torpedoes and I was like, that's really weird. Those shouldn't have killed your drives. But as it turns out, you got the small ones instead of the big ones.
Yep. Well, they do cost slightly more, which is a problem.
Do they? I thought they were the same price.
Only slightly.
Huh. I mean, I'm sure you can shed like 20 points off of a battleship, right?
Yeah. Uh,
Oh, that's weird. What?
oh yeah, I have way more 450 HE than I need.
How much you got?
Like 800.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's a little much even for a full battleship.
I mean,
Like, think about it, right? Like, you need, what's it, like 20 minutes of sustained fire, give or take, is the rule. But I'd say 800 is just like a little on the upside. You can drop that down to like 700, no problem.
Also, I have an
You're probably,
extra
like, kinda
reinforced
done.
magazine that's not doing anything.
Well, it's for reading material, don't you know?
So that's actually a lot of spare points.
I mean, oh yeah, I just looked at the stream. Yeah, that's like 100 points you just saved, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
I might just put some AMMs because this thing has been having trouble with point defense.
Imagine, as you said, AMM Pyrope's eyes just like light up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
so
They're pretty good.
looking at it, 850 gives you 18 minutes of firing time
Oh,
when buffed.
with like what, 5 ammo elevators?
6.
Ah,
Yeah.
So
I usually don't
effectively
go
5.
I
but
should
yeah.
take a bit more AP, I think, regardless, though.
Yeah, Nico, you're playing with the bad guys.
Oh, am I? Oops. Whoops.
No, it's okay.
Blah, blah, blah,
Nah, they're not bad guys.
blah.
They're nice guys. And
Uh,
I'll totally be gentle,
What
I
guns do you do?
promise.
Oh, you can customize a lot in this game. Oh yeah. There's the compartments, which are the things you like crew like live and work in and do stuff with. There's the modules, which add various like effects. Like you can see the ship has like a ton of ammunition elevators scattered around to make its guns fire faster. And it has a bunch of 450 guns and a big beam on the back. Hold on, let me go. I keep forgetting to redesign their post to be cheaper.
Yeah.
those are your AMMs, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you can get those below 2 points then, so.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I had them at 4 points.
Ah, yeah. There's some merit to running the, what's the blast frag extended lethality, I think?
Yeah.
It's a, if I remember right, it's a dice roll about whether the AMM does damage to the missile or not. I think the regular blast frag is like a 50-50, and the extended lethality is like a 80% chance. So there's some interesting mechanics behind it, and apparently it's all
Hi,
getting
Fritzy
changed or
Poo.
reworked or something later.
I see you're chatting for the first time. Should I take chaff on a battleship? I don't think so. There's not that much
It's
gain
not the
from it.
most useful, but I mean, if you have like a couple points left over, you can take it.
Yeah, instead of more AMMs,
Yeah.
I can take a couple chaff. Coil guns or Gauss guns or railguns. This game, like, it has coil guns and railguns both. Just like it seems like they just basically vaguely decided.
It's like not super defined. It's like, yeah, it shoots thing really fast out of hole. It works.
The main guns are just
Ooh, that's a
chemical
cool map.
cannons, which is very silly in space, but
Shh. Ignore the silliness of space game and have fun. Sounds like they just want to do what do we call it? Like a tombstone, like we had, or a honeycomb.
Tombstone.
Yeah, those are just normal cannons. God, I can't believe I had that random reinforced mag taking up 95. It was like 95 or 96 points that had nothing in it. Why was it there?
Luxury real estate.
It's been a while since I've actually looked at the ship in the fleet editor.
I know how it is. Like every time you like load up a stream where you've got your fleets, you're like, yeah, I'll do this and I'll remember to edit this thing. And then a week passes, you're like, I did not do any of that.
Are the aircraft, in terms of like small fighter stuff and bombers, they plan to add those at a future point?
Yeah, I think that was scheduled roughly next year or so, allegedly. Subject to change.
Mm-hmm. Brett Fairseapoo lost their spot.
Yeah. Oh. Bamboozled. Oh no. We could go to next, that's true.
We have that many people.
We got lobby of 9, so
Yeah, we can get one
shouldn't be
more.
that long to find one more.
So in the future, you can make aircraft carriers? Yeah. That's the intention.
Quickly
Similar to
cycle through all the
pillars,
maps.
but it's not pillars.
Yeah, that's the best description of Tombstone I can give because it has a couple of the like geometry that feels similar enough to it. Centralized A point, 2 points naturally on each side, bunch of rocks to rotate around. It feels quite good though to play. My only complaint is that it's like a little bit dark, so it's kind of hard to see space oil. We could do Cliff. Yes, Cliff with 10 people.
You made me laugh when I had hot tea in my mouth. Ah!
Small testing.
Small testing rich! With 10 people, that would be so funny.
Just like deploy. It's like, okay, who can order missile strikes the fastest?
Yeah. For those who haven't played, Small Testing Range is a tiny map that has no terrain. It's just empty.
It is literally just an empty map. Both teams spawn facing each other, and it goes exactly how you expect.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, there can be terrain in Abyssal. You just make it actively.
It's true. It's like, what's our terrain? The dead container liner. It's got a single shuttle hiding behind it.
Oh, you see.
Mhm.
Are there plasma weapons? There's lasers for point defense. There are plasma weapons, but they're not typical sci-fi plasma weapons, which I really like because I hate typical sci-fi plasma weapons. In this, they're just like magnetic bottles full of plasma siphoned from the drive that are launched out of a coil gun.
It's like
that are
throwing an
as
extra
like an
spicy propane
improvised
tank at
weapon
someone.
by the OSP. Oh no, I'm a bean. It's like, what? What is the name?
One of the tamer names you see in this game.
That's such a funny name.
Sorry, I'm late.
Hi, Cats.
Hey, Cats, how you doing? I think we have a full lobby, so we should probably play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Double check
Everyone
my
ready?
fleet real quick.
Yep.
Alright. You're gonna play
Okay.
on ice rocks.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the
ice rocks that aren't ice searing, like old Caltrop.
Old Caltrop, the great frame rate
Oh.
taxing.
You're right. We should play on Caltrop Large, rotated.
Yeah. 100-player rotated Caltrop. What's the difference? Nobody knows.
Remember when Caltrop was really bright and all the like dust particles and snow particles were like particle cannons? Yes, they are in this game. They're what the beam on the back of my battleship is actually.
It still is bright and GPU
Yeah, like-
destroying. It hasn't changed.
Yeah, but it's less obnoxious.
Snowy, but it's still pretty bad.
Hi, Alchemist.
Hey, yes, what I see?
Yeah.
Thingy, thingy.
I
Load
see.
mod, let's go.
That's bad.
What?
Still
Basically,
okay.
everything is somehow missing, so that's not good.
Oh,
And I'm a
no.
midshipman now.
What the
Probably
fuck?
just your fleet files and stuff didn't load then. So I don't know, just verify and
Oh,
reload.
I know what I did wrong. I need to fix something.
Wait, oh, you're being
Mm.
bad?
Oh, start.
I could, yeah. What are you running, Vivi?
450
Yeah.
battleship.
Okay, so we do have some front line.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch over to axe repairing. We got tons of shuttles and stuff.
Okay, cool.
All
Let's
cap for
see
real, for
here.
real.
For real, on God.
Right. Send it, I guess. Bye.
Alright. This what I see is dad. Therefore, I am violence.
Oh, don't kill Spidicy.
Works.
Don't kill Spidicy. That's mean.
No, Sped's on our team. We're good.
So what I see is enabling me to become violence.
Yeah, just like,
Like, you need
mute the
enabling.
stream and minimize.
If you
or
are going to
something,
mute, just
if
mute
you're on
the
the other
tab,
time-
not the
if you're on
actual
the other
stream,
team.
because you still count as a viewer then. You can earn like channel points and stuff
Yeah.
to throw things at Vivi.
Yeah.
Yeah, give Vivi views.
Yeah, let's make sure that that plugin is working.
Ow.
Hacks. Nico Boys hacks.
Hey, it works.
Nub hacks. Aimbot.
If
I
I was
love the-
hacking,
I
I'd be a
love the
lot better
lab
than I
equipment.
am. Thank you.
I love the lab equipment models I commissioned Sylvie to make for me to be thrown at me.
Been trying to get my throw plugins to work, and they keep not. I had a little rough low poly tuna can that I was trying to get people to throw at me.
Yeah,
but it
pretty
just
much,
never would
winner.
work for some reason. Laser waiting for clients. Somebody disconnect during loading, or
That'd be unfortunate if so. That'd be very unfortunate.
Pirate, you're still here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not host. Weird.
Didn't do it.
Sorry, did you see, or is it just taking a while?
Just taking a while. Don't think it was one of us.
Yeah.
We all seem to still be alive. Might have been one of the enemy team.
It looks like something went wrong.
Oh, you're pub stomping?
We just kind of loaded up and
We're not stopping, we're
teams filled
pub
out that
fighting.
way.
Any game with Pyrope is stomping.
Oh.
I wish that were true.
Yeah.
It's not. She's good, but it's not.
Yeah, it's like you can only control so much.
It runs quite well. My current computer is a potato. I'm gonna get like a beast computer this weekend. It should arrive like tomorrow. If the message I got from FedEx like saying, "Hey, be at your door, because we're gonna deliver a thing you need to sign for tomorrow," is correct. But like right now, I have like a fucking 1060 GPU.
It's a good card.
Oh, I got promoted to Commodore again.
Oh, nice.
Good for me.
I think we might have dead lobby. We might want to close it and rehost.
Yeah.
All right. Technical difficulties. Sorry, chat. We chewed on the wires too much.
Stop chewing on the wires.
But yeah,
Copper
No,
is
I need my
expensive.
copper and rubber.
Copper's expensive.
I know. That's why I like eating it.
This is why we make wires out of
All
aluminum.
right, who's
just
hosting
for you.
now? Just Pyrup again?
If you can. If not, I can host as well. I'm assuming it was one of the enemy teams that wasn't loading or something.
You're an adult now. You can't keep chasing the copper dragon.
I can dream.
Host. Whoever's hosting should host.
Still reloading the game. Mod updating.
Patulous lobby command. Nebulous fleet command. Morbulous morb command.
All right, lobby is up.
Okay.
It's called Vivi Stream Game.
Connection
No password.
failed.
What? That's weird. Oh, I probably changed the map right as you joined. Yeah, there you go.
Probably.
Nebulous fleet, meow, and I don't know. I'm bad at this.
Yup, yoppy fleet commando. Whoa. Let's go with a bigger map then. Nyx or Sailor. Here we are.
He said he could spectate.
All right. I got Sailor loaded up if we want to shuffle teams into whatever we feel like.
Where did Pyrup go?
Gone, reduced to atoms.
She just
Relogging or
kind
something?
of disappeared. She's not talking. But so you want to be on our team because I can ask someone to switch teams.
Oh,
okay. Her headset died. That's what.
Oh, okay.
This is what you get for making me play Solar.
Ask.
I think you're a little bit late to rehost Pyro. Yeah.
We can do 4v4 or 5v5. It's a test call. We'll see if somebody else hops in for that. Team swaps and stuff. Got some blues on the team as well, so they might not have.
you don't need to.
Oh, you don't want to?
I don't like asking people to move.
Okay. Did you want to play on OSP then, or lobby filled up real fast?
Yeah, this
Okay.
one
Well, it is
this one
currently a
filled up
5v4,
like extremely fast.
so I can't actually add more spectators because
Does this game have lore? Yes, it does.
I'm pretty sure there's a mod that lets you do it, which is pretty
Yeah,
nice.
but I don't have that loaded
They're
right now.
actually
I
currently
see.
working on a single player campaign.
The lore I think is currently being rewritten because a lot
Yeah,
of
it's all subject to change depending on how the conquest mode is developed. So
we still get stable, so we can still stable check people.
small war crimes, a woo.
Controlled by server browserless. Yes.
Don't do war crimes.
All right. Change around my fleet a little bit then, I think.
I will link the stream again.
Nico, you like my light cruisers?
Yeah, they're okay.
No. Wait.
let's hope they all ready up. I think Jordan's still trying to pick fleet, and then we'll go from there.
Nico, that fleet gave me PTSD.
What?
Not yours, but I know what that is.
I
I
wish you could
actually don't know
swish
what
the
you're talking
password
about,
or
but-
whether the lobby has a password in the lobby so you could like get everyone in the lobby and then open it.
Yeah, it would be nice to have that as a toggle.
Yeah. Oh, do you not know about Yes Sack, the fleet?
No idea what that is.
It's 4 frigates.
This
filled
fleet
with
is
80
the
sacks.
battleship you saw in the fleet editor.
I'm not sure what's taking them.
Oh, they're named after the seasons.
Yeah, I had 4 ships, and I thought, why not call it 4 seasons? Got missiles named like Rain and Hail and stuff. So
Are they S3Hs?
yeah, it's size 3s.
Yeah, that's how Yes Sack works. It's just 80 sacks stuffed into 4 frigates.
Like it's not really like
The other
It's not that
ship,
complicated.
it's an E-War frigate.
bed. Just on you. Okay, let's go. See if we crash again or not.
Violence.
E-Girl frigate.
Estrogen frigate.
Battleship with a little little frigate with his like, don't
Missiles
talk to me or my
except
son ever
they
again.
missiles except when they stage, they reveal syringes full of estradiol. This one pretty much kills. It's a battleship with a lot of damage control, so it can withstand a lot of damage and a lot of guns. It's like sit on a point in the middle of the map and not die, basically.
There's duct tape.
I mean, a battleship's just a really good lunk of metal for holding a point, but
Mm-hmm.
it does kind of
Especially
give
ever
up some
since
of the
they made
mobility you
the
get from lighter
armor
ships.
even more crazy than it was.
Yeah, the armor upgrades.
I
did a lot
crashed.
to
Let's
help it.
go. Let's go.
Fuck!
Really?
This hasn't happened in a while. It's pretty neat.
That's strange. Okay.
Might have been bones in the ocean.
Crap. I guess I'll have to rehost. All right.
I'm gonna
Nebula Lobby Fleet
blame
Command. Let's
Canada.
go. Yep, just gonna close out of this.
Yep.
Story of my life. All right.
I love constant rehosting.
Yay! Vivi stream game. Let's go.
You can always
Loading up
blame me for
Taylor
everything.
one more time. Yeah, woo! Go team.
But now you can put Pyro up in the game.
If she can
Yeah,
join
Pi, if
fast
you're here,
enough.
get in. It's funny. One of my stream, it was like 40 minutes before we got into the first game, and even then I couldn't play. I could just spectate and commentate. It's like Neb's a fun game, but getting in lobby together. can be a
Every
pain
time you
sometimes.
want to play Neb, you're like, ugh.
Yeah, it's a bit of. Hope they're done the charm. Yeah.
There's always that one time when you're like, oh, I'm gonna make some fleets in Neb, and then you check browser, you join a game in like 3 hours after games. You're like, But then when you want to join a game, you just
Yeah,
nah,
it's like you
do
join, there's
nothing.
just no open lobbies, completely empty servers. You're like, well, I guess I'll have to wait.
Mhm.
I'm gonna just drop it down to like smaller map. We'll go with like tombstones instead, because we'll hopefully fill out a 4v4. And if we need to bump it up to a 5v5, we
You
can.
joining cats?
Yeah, I just need to wait for Operation Burning Lands to load.
Like ship with a lot of guns? Yeah, pretty much. That's like if you do like gun freighters builds, that's pretty much what it is. It's just a freighter with a bunch of guns.
Yeah, you can do a full rotator, which is like just putting all the cannons where the point defense normally goes.
Gun box.
All right.
Ooh, time to think. Use my
I think we
brain.
can do a 5v5.
You want to do a 5v5 or?
We can try again, and if it fails, we'll be like, okay, we're not doing 5v5, I guess.
I guess not.
But that would let
Sailor
cats get
loaded
on our
up, so-
team.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Lightning just hopped in.
Lit-
Literally the
no.
second you say that, just gone.
Denied.
Slot taken. Oh, maybe you can do it. Go fast. Go fast.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Let's show fleets and ready up, and maybe this time we'll get it.
Triple Axford was probably too cool.
I
for
actually like
Solar.
gun freighters a lot. I play it a lot when I have to play OSP.
Bulk freighter
they're
pathing
so
though
good.
is a really good way of getting yourself screwed because
Yeah, sometimes sometimes you're like screaming at the screen of like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Why? You
I
got-
found
you
that
gotta,
the only
like-
reliable way to make them like actually aim where you want is to put them on hold fire and then issue like a fire on position order because they will actually
Yeah.
launch
Sometimes
the guns and stay there.
because they turn really slowly, and sometimes they get themselves into really weird positions, which are like not the position you need them to be in.
Yeah. Or
And
it's
you're
like,
like,
they
"Why
decide
are
instead
you
of like
doing
rolling,
this?"
they're gonna do like a full like spin around like a Beyblade, and it just it's so bad.
I wish I could explain how I do things because I get it to work, but I don't know why I'm doing it.
All right, let's try.
How?
Like sometimes all they need to do is to roll the ship a bit to aim their guns down, and instead they try and like turn the entire ship.
Yeah, they like try and pull a 90 degrees left turn instead of just rolling half a degree to the right. It's really weird.
And you're like, what are you doing?
Yep. I'm not sure if there's an override for like the AI's pathfinding to like prefer rolling over turning, but it'd be nice if they could implement that with the bulker. Because it's like
Alright.
you can make them do the thing. It's
Yeah, because
really
they
awkward.
roll so much faster than they turn.
Oh yeah, incredibly.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that's what happens when you're long.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they bizarrely decide to turn instead of roll, and then you're like, what the fuck? What
Yeah.
are you doing? You're just
Everything
wasting
you think
time
is
while
gonna
getting
happen,
shot
it
at.
doesn't. It's always great when you issue a fire order and then you just watch the thing like turn literally the complete opposite direction. And you're like, why?
Where do you think I should go with the 450 battleship?
If you're a battleship, pushing towards the D point's not a bad idea. You can kind of fight
That's what I
everything
was
there and then-
thinking.
yeah. Like you go up that side and you just kind of cover the A point a little bit while also putting guns towards C. Sailor is a very popular map for mass drivers and railguns and stuff, so. We actually might finally get a game in. Let's try.
No one going to Kappa Point.
Well, I can't exactly cap points with my fleet. I'm just Yub, so.
What's the smallest ship you can do?
That would technically be a shuttle, which you can get at 70 points.
Yeah.
But that's completely unarmed, stripped down to literally the most bare bones components.
Yeah. Although it's fun to sometimes take shuttles with like just the bare minimum weapons. Hold on. Hold
Yeah.
on. I forgot to set priority for VTube Studio, so it's not so my model's lagging.
God damn it!
What happened?
Someone crashed right as the game started.
Why? JPG.
Ask if they got the ships.
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Because right, they wouldn't have loaded in yet.
Well, if it was right then maybe.
Gonna ask if they got it or not. It's like, what even?
We've never had it be this bad before. We don't know what's going on. It's not normally nearly
You've
this
hatched
bad.
Mods? I'm not running any mods on this, so. Fleet only transfer to DC after deploy. Let's rehost or play it out.
Let's
They
just
might
play it out.
Play it out. Yeah, we'll try.
Because it's been so
I mean,
many
maybe.
times.
My fleet is like 0.3 of a fleet.
Yeah.
Or 2 fleets, depending on how well the game goes.
Yeah.
I mean, what Jordan and Wasteman are both golds. They probably know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I hope.
Mhm.
Then again, I'm gold and I have no idea what's going on.
Some guys who have like actually
Loose
just ground the rank out by
formation.
playing like cheese games they easily win over and over again, just like artificially get there.
Is it because I'm watching?
Yeah.
This is the first stream of this game I watch. I don't see how that could happen, Winner, but it would be very funny.
The game
if
doesn't
so.
want you to buy it. The game is
Nebulous
like, you
fleet
don't. I don't want you to buy
command.
it. Trust me. Play the game. It's not this
Also, you
bad.
can see my little
Yeah.
point defense guns.
Also worth noting, if you don't want to play online, you can play skirmish against bots and with bots, so you can do this whole thing single player.
Yeah, she's not, and the AI is competent. The AI is competent.
The AI
Like,
loves to
it's not going to be like winning any awards for AI, but it will give you a run for your money if it's equal tonnage and points and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, it has some weird things it does, which are pretty funny, like how it
Yeah.
uses missiles.
Yeah, AI doesn't know how to do certain things. Like, I don't think it's been super updated for the OSP faction because some of their tools are just different. Like, I don't think they use the Bloodhound radars on tugs and stuff.
Yeah.
Also, Rhea, you're not allowed to call this slow just because I'm in the biggest, slowest ship in the game.
Don't look at what my ship. how
Actually,
fast my
container
ship's-
liners are bigger and slower, but they're not like combat ships.
No, they're faster.
They're
They are
faster.
actually a little faster. Yeah.
Oh,
OSP ships are faster in Did I just crash?
No, you're
Nope, I'm just
still
loading disk
here.
space. Sorry, my screen went dark because it was like, you have low disk space. And I'm like, cool, I don't care. My S is-
so the container liner and the bulk freighter on the OSP are physically larger than this ship because they're repurposed civilian ships, and so they're not like optimized for space.
Yeah.
And that extra size is mostly a detriment.
Yeah.
In that you're
Right.
easier to hit.
In the sense, it's
You enter
mostly a
something better.
detriment. I will point out, though, with a bulk freighter, there's a lot of empty space, so shells can hit you
Yeah,
and
that's the
just
thing
pass
though
right through
with
without
bulk
doing
freighters
anything.
is they're always surprisingly durable because there's so much space that isn't actually used. So nothing. So like you get hit in certain places and just like nothing happens to you.
Ooh, time for a fun fight on D.
I should have been launching missiles at that
Okay,
time.
I'm in
Dum-dum.
flank speed.
Oh, I'm spotted. That's cringe.
Try getting striped. More fashionable.
It's trying striped.
Striped
What's
until
that
spotted.
mean?
I've never explained myself before. I'm not about to start now.
Oh, I'm sad now.
I'm spotted.
Again, stripes.
Remember when I managed to sneak up on people with this battleship? That was really funny. Could you do a small fleet of fast gunboats? Yes. In fact, currently,
Swarms are
until the
very
next update comes out, frigate swarms, like gun frigate swarms, are actually kind of overpowered. They're getting nerfed in the next update.
I will say gun frigate swarm that got nerfed like a little while back. It's not as good because it's
Yeah, it
kinda
already
weak
got
against tug
nerfed.
swarm.
It's just still good.
Yeah. It's annoying
It
to
got
deal with,
nerfed,
but it's not
got nerfed
impossible.
again.
Tug swarm
Now it's getting
is
nerfed a
what's
third
getting
time.
nerfed because that one is actually overpowered.
Tug swarm is cancer.
Yeah.
Where enemy? Is it like a
Wherever now.
shuttle? It's super tiny.
Probably a
Our
shuttle
entire
or
fleet's
something.
like
even
stacked
we
up on the
can't
right
see
side
it.
of the map. We're like, this is fine. Oop.
Yeah, we have
I am
no
again
capping.
not doing my job.
Watch it all be shuttles. Hitting those things with bullets hurt is so annoying.
Luckily,
Well, I
have
see
some
something out
missiles.
at 11 km.
Kill.
Target locked. Could be decoy, so get intel first.
Oh, it's their early warning, which is spotting us.
I'll do it.
Now they're jamming back.
You jam me? No, I jam you.
Mm-mm.
Actually, That's fine then, because I have ARAD missiles I could send on that in a second. And get a rough location.
Oculus waiting command. Well, the start of a game is always quite slow, yes.
It's kind of deployment. I think they were around here-ish, right?
Yeah. I also
Oop,
like playing
top.
voxels, which are light cruisers.
That is, but many.
Transperson things.
Oh, rockets above.
Oh, there go our Voxel players. No, lag.
Oh god, it's lagging so bad.
Crash.
The sound
Crash,
cut out.
Crash,
Why did the
crash,
sound
crash.
cut
I
out?
think I crashed.
That's the case of everything quickly registering as all of the missiles fire.
Let's radar and comms jam.
Oh, we lost cats. I guess that makes it an even game.
Oh, give it to me! No, no, I'm bad at multitasking.
Don't worry, it's 3 fleets of just naked axewords with gun. You literally just give a fire order and it's good.
Nico, I need to stop joining your lobbies. It never.
Why?
Every time it's either slowdown or I crash.
Skill issue.
I don't have this problem with Neb Killboard.
Well, I'm not Neb Killboard. I'm cuter.
If you were named
I'm actually getting
Killboard,
deflects. I should switch to ADP.
Depending on the angle, yeah, that can happen.
probably a solo.
Mm-hmm.
Get fire missiles on those. Stand by for support.
Okay,
Landing is bad.
since Vivi got my ships, basically the way you play that fleet is you shoot people. That's it. That's all you do with it. That's all
Yeah.
I can do.
It's literally just a bunch of gunships. So just give the command to number 4, I think, and then just tell them shoot. That's the Nacelle. Okay. These are the good stuff. Stand by snowstorm salvo.
Yeah, that is a command cruiser. Can you do stealth ships? Sort of.
You can do like a low radar profile stuff, but
There's no like cloaking.
no. Like you can't full Star Trek it or anything like that. Oop, whole bunch of mines on D point.
But
Watch
yeah,
out for
like
those.
stealth and observability is a very big part of the game. Oh
I
fuck,
think you
this
just
got
lost your
pelted.
EWAR frigate. Yeah.
Yeah, that got hit by a lot of shit.
All right. Full sending my missile salvos onto the command ship and its bulk freighter. Oop. Buddy, you should not have turned on jamming. Oh, good seduce. Damn. They pulsed their radar jammer just for a second. Managed to drag all those away. Played. Is everyone disconnected?
AMMs
What the
are.
heck?
Everyone's disconnecting. Okay, we
is
need
it my
someone else
lobby
other than.
then, or that's
we
that's
need
so
someone
weird, 'cause,
other
like,
than Naked Boy to host next time.
this doesn't make any sense. I have fiber internet. I'm watching my upload stats right now. They're perfectly stable. What the hell? Okay, the Ocello just got booped. I think the Ocello is dead. So is the yeah, the Ocello is dead. Oh, sorry if this is a bad lobby. I literally don't know why this is happening. There's that's a container liner.
Oh yeah, it is. Well, there goes Katz's fleet.
Yeah, no PD will
Aw.
do that to you.
Well, I mean,
This is like unplayably laggy.
Yeah. Do you want me to just close it, or it's like I'm sorry, because like I'm looking at my internet stats right now. This is perfectly stable. Upload count is good, and
Yeah, I
Nebulous
have
isn't
no
that,
idea what's
like,
going
intense
on.
for like network usage, anyways. I, maybe it's the map or something, or maybe it's a setting I haven't toggled right.
Because you're Canadian.
Could be.
The tankiest ship you can do, this
Oh,
one,
chips
the
are 9.
Solomon.
Yeah.
If you're like pretty much any gun in the game, shooting the Solomon from the front does basically nothing.
I will argue for Axfords because they do have a extra repair rate quirk, which makes them pretty good.
So does the Solomon.
No, it doesn't. That didn't make it to live.
Doesn't it have a 5%?
I don't believe so. I think it's just Axfords with a 15%.
Axford's had 15%, and then Solomon had 5%.
Yeah, I don't think that Solomon got it. I think they just gave it the armor buff, and that was enough.
Well, I'll see it once I reload the game again.
Okay.
Maybe I should get rid of the giant ship mod
All
pack
those
I have.
missiles went for the Ewar frigate.
A-Rad moment.
Oh, they're doing the thing where they name their missiles after like the decoys type, but they call them monitors instead. So
Thing 2 is still alive. Let's go. Thing 2.
for now,
Oh shit, it is.
I'm impressive. Yeah, technically you can't kill what are they called? You can't kill an Axford with a reinforced CIC and a big drive with HEI missiles because they just don't meet the minimum damage threshold. Ooh, good beam on the Saturn.
Sad to watch my fleet die. I worked so hard on
Yeah.
that. It took me a whole 5 minutes.
I still don't get why everyone's disconnecting. Like it's actually going to bother me now because something clearly
Yeah,
wrong.
this is like unplayably laggy for me. I don't know what's going
Probably
on.
should just go to a server. Just go to an empty server.
Yeah. Like as host, I'm fine on connection. Like frame rate's a little low because we've got a lot of stuff on the map, but maybe they got a bunch of mines that are tanking performance. I know that mines caused issues before. Okay, yeah. Those 2 ships are dead. Cargo feeder and the Ocello both gone.
Yeah, 5% max repair on the Solomon.
Oh, does it
Axford has
actually have 5%?
15%.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it does.
I thought they completely axed it.
It was higher. That was the thing that happened, but they
Oh,
got
okay.
reduced it a bunch.
Makes sense.
Lagulous and echo command.
Yeah. Sorry, I have to press every button to make all the things go.
All right, I'm actually getting hit by missiles this time. Containers, so I'm going to be dead.
Okay.
Rip.
You lived, technically. I mean,
Technically, but I'm not under command.
and hey, the big drive is still there. You just have to repair the CIC. I don't think they can actually break it with the missiles. Yeah. Riveting 5 FPS gameplay. I feel bad now because like I wanted to host and like do custom maps and stuff, but apparently it's not gonna work.
You know what? You know what probably caused that random reinforced magazine? I probably meant to put it reinforced DC locker there.
That could make sense.
Womp.
See reinforced, you're like, oh, well, that's good.
How is there smoke? Cause there is.
There's still atmosphere and stuff inside
And
the ship.
yeah, there's
like,
air
venting out
inside the
somewhere.
ship. The fire is going
True.
outside.
If you look at your ship, you can probably see like fire, atmosphere leak, all those other markers. Uh-oh. This ain't gonna be good.
Yeah, some of the ship things
Oh
aren't
crap.
very
I'm
realistic.
getting containered. I did an oops.
I'm getting
Radars.
broadsided.
Come on, don't- Oh boy. Burn flank evade. No. I've been containered. Yep. Oh, there goes half my fleet.
Yep, I'm getting hit by more missiles.
No. The container liner, that's not, but that is going to be my next. Where the heck did that shuttle come from?
Are those containers coming at me or someone else?
I think they're going at you, but looks.
Yeah, they're gonna hit
Yeah.
me. They're gonna hit me and I'm gonna be dead.
As long as they don't kill your CIC, because they don't have enough damage, you actually need to get hit by 450 to kill or P, but yeah, you're getting 450 now. Crap.
You put big weapons on the ships? Yeah. They're actually adding a 600 mm gun for the monitor, which is just like hilarious. In the next update. I'm gonna surrender.
Okay. I'm just going to fire the last of my missiles and then go.
For some reason that made the sound come back and I just heard every sound alert play at once.
Oh, that's such a fun glitch.
Yeah, I don't know why this is so laggy. Like, from what I can see, like I've got the game set priority. Every connection seems stable. Hell. Pretty decided anyways. Kind of sucks. Is Pyrope still around? I think she was getting her headset fixed, right?
You said BRB like 15 minutes ago.
Okay. Damn.
I pinged her with, we need you. Nako is terrible at hosting.
Oh, well, thanks, right? In my feelings. Oof, ouch.
Whoa, the music just came back.
Woo!
Just out of nowhere, that startled me. What happened to the sound? So the
Maybe
music
we're
just
playing with
restarted.
that.
What is going on?
I have never broken Neb like this before.
This is so weird.
Playing with that.
This is so weird.
I don't want to like exit out because that would
Music
close the
jump
lobby and still
scare,
be
yeah?
fun, It's like, well, we're broken things in new and interesting ways. There's a container liner at least, so it's almost out of boxes.
Yeah, my model's lagging.
Probably Neb just taxing your system and stuff. Maybe it's just like culling the music and sound
Which
stuff.
I should have
'cause GPU
significantly less
throttle.
problem with when I have my new PC.
Yeah.
With top of the line GPU and CPU.
Ooh, what GPU are you going for?
4080.
I went for the 4. Okay.
I
still
couldn't
feel like
actually
the-
find any with the 3080 that were pre-built.
Really? Okay.
Because I just don't have time to like do the research and build a new computer
yeah.
from scratch.
In my case, I just kind of went to the local computer store and they're like, "Hey, here's what I'm looking to do," and they, "Yep, we know. Here's your stuff." Um, who's shooting RPF at that bulk crater for a bit? That's kind of funny.
It was all like 40, 60, 40, 70, 40, 80. And I was like, okay, well, I don't want a 40, 60.
Yeah. Personally, I think that the 30 series of cards are like, in terms of bang for your buck, they're a better ratio than the 40s. But
Yeah.
if you're gonna get the 40, like it is like, don't get me wrong, the 40 series they are better. But I just think that
Repose!
like
Oh my
cost
god,
effectiveness.
hi, my name is Duck Vivi. If you've never watched my streams before, I'm a mad scientist VTuber and also scientist in real life. I like playing strategy games and horror games and sci-fi games and games that let me just rant about science.
Well, you got plenty of time for that in this lobby. Well, the game should be over shortly. I don't think we're gonna get a full cap in time.
Yep. How goes the space game? Horribly. Yes, this is a container ship. This is what they look like.
Oh, hi,
Yes,
Repose.
that's
Yes,
Nickel
it's
Boy.
me.
Hi,
Vivi
hey,
blames
Nickel
me
Boy. You
for
haven't
everything
said
always as
anything
ever.
in the chat I added you to, in the thing I added you to
Yeah,
for Repose's fucking
I was reading that for a bit. I
Necromunda
just didn't
shit.
have anything to say yet. I've been trying to read over the module thing when I have time.
Like a couple other people I need to throw invitations to. For Necromunda.
Necomunda.
Necromunda?
I'll be the Nyakuza of the Hive. What's it? Hive City Necomunda.
That reminds me, I found someone's lovingly created catgirl Imperial Guard models for Tabletop Simulator.
There's some pretty good like tabletop sim.
The-
I thought you meant like actual tabletop. But
Yeah, they like exported their they got like models out of Final Fantasy 14 to make them. And one thing I complained about as soon as I loaded in, I was like, wow, they didn't optimize these at all.
yeah, just ridiculous polygon count shrunk down.
Yeah, because it's the fucking FF14 models, which are way too
Yeah,
detailed
so
for.
it's like you've got all that detail but shrunk to like no size. It's like what was it? I remember reading one game dev story where they had like a horrible lag in this one level and they couldn't figure out why. And after like all this searching, they finally figured out that the ship in the bottle, one of their modelers had just taken like their full size model of a ship, like a full size galleon, and just scaled it down to like 0.5%.
Made a re-sniper model for 40k. Oh yeah, Re, I should invite you to Necromunda. You'd probably like it. Necromunda is like a side game of Warhammer 40k where it's like gangs fighting in the bowels of the capital city of the planet Necromunda.
Basically 40k gang warfare.
Yeah. All your dudes have names and can gain XP and die between battles and stuff, basically.
A little bit like XCOM in a way.
Except competitive. What is that
Excuse
small
me,
ship?
XCOM is
This is a Corvette.
What to say? XCOM is incredibly competitive. I am #1 top ranked ladder on the screenshot galleries. I've spent countless hours
There's
in
XCOM
XCOM 2
multiplayer,
practicing
but
my
no one
closing.
plays it because it's not
There's
balanced
a
at
good
all.
reason nobody plays it.
Yeah, it's not balanced at
Just-
all.
No, it's like
The
you know
aliens have some
the
broken abilities.
oh, who are the yellow like digital ladies?
Codexes?
Called. Yeah, the codexes. You can friendly fire those and multiply and get like 10 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just turn off everyone's weapons. Or the Gatekeeper has a massive AoE ability that does damage, and if it kills anything with it, it becomes a zombie.
Yeah. Well, anything that can resurrect. Like I don't think you can get the codexes or mechanical stuff, but yeah. It's like XCOM 2 multiplayer. It existed because they're like, yeah, we'll add a skirmish mode because the first game had one, and hey, why not? It could be interesting. And then just everyone's like, oh my god, this is hilariously broken.
Yeah, it's
Because
so
you can use
unbalanced.
the alien's abilities whenever you want.
Yeah.
Remember, there's like a Veilfisk video where he took 6 sectopods.
Yeah. He did the one for the XCOM 2. That's where I got the idea for the like infinite codexes. It's fun seeing Veil break games like Company Heroes and stuff. It's actually what got me to play that game.
Yeah, it's clear that the alien units were really not designed for players to have their hands on.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like XCOM primarily is, single player game. So
Size 1 HKP.
waste with the heck fees on that. That's. I think you gotta respect that. I mean, it's like, well, I couldn't kill you otherwise. Boop. Well, they're all missing. Size 2's going around.
Wait, on the topic of XCOM 2, have you ever heard of Terra Invicta?
Yes, I've played it.
That was
It
made
needs
by
more
the
content.
Longmore devs, right? I think.
I haven't checked. If they haven't added more content, I'm not going to play it. If they did, I might play it on stream sometime. It was fun, but it desperately needed more content when I last played it.
Yeah, they got some bug fixes. That was it, the most recent thing.
Nice.
The most interesting
Yeah,
thing I
because
found.
it's a lot
We
of
might
just
actually be able
waiting
to
for
win
shit
this
to
if we can
happen.
get
There's a
on
lot
to
of
D
really
point in
cool
time.
shit in Terra Invicta, but there's a lot of just very
Yeah.
much waiting for shit to happen.
There's also some really buggy things that are like, I don't think that's right. But anyway, what I was thinking about was, since aliens
that'll
can
be
have
PG.
the same events that you can have, which means that the aliens can have their minds sometimes just explode.
Oh yeah, the way the aliens are handled in Terra Invicta is like amazing. The like figuring out how they work. And that these events aren't random, but the result of like aliens actually doing shit.
Okay.
And that you can
I'm not hosting
understand.
anymore, but
Yeah, but it's really frustrating because once you figure out why they do certain things the way they do, you're like, bruh.
Yeah.
Because it's all just based around
And then
your
when you
one
manage to actually
number.
kill an alien for the first time, you're like, yes!
Yeah.
Border Patrol be like.
Yeah, no, yeah. Sometimes the AI will minorly inconvenience me, and I'll just go on like a 3-year crusade against them.
Oh yeah,
'cause
the
I hate-
AI is also really dumb.
Yeah. Like, they'll assassinate your counselor, and you're like, I have
Terra
13
Invicta
more
has some
assassins.
extremely cool ideas and a whole lot of problems.
Mixing turn-based and real-time strategy did not go well for them.
Yeah. Like you can do games that have a bit of both, but
One of the core problems is that for the pace of the game, there is not enough to do. There's a lot of just waiting around for stuff to happen.
I think it would be much nicer if early game.
What
a
is
lot of
the
early
biggest
game
gun you
stuff
can have in
like-
small ships? As of the next update, the 600mm and the Monitor, which is not a very big ship, but the 600mm will be the biggest gun in the game.
oh right, I didn't consider the OSP ones.
For Terra Invicta, it'd be nice if you could skip some of the early game stuff, like in days and weeks, because no one's doing anything until the mission phase is over.
Yeah. There's a lot of times in Terra Invicta where you're just waiting around for shit to happen, and it's the most boring shit ever. And also managing armies. Managing armies is painful. When you have to do like ground combat on Earth, managing armies is the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, like you get Solaris, you can have a lot of fun with the fleets, and it's just like, how many armies do we have? I don't know, whatever best stats, throw it at the enemy. Done.
Well, no, in Terra Invicta, there's a whole system for it. It's just that the system sucks ass.
Yeah.
The funny random events that cause 20% of your army E value to be lost and the thing to instantly die, and you're like, eh.
Oh, yeah. And if you have control of a big country like China, it's a fucking massive pain because guess what? you can't tell armies to move more than one province away.
But you can. You can tell them to go to a
Did they
province.
add that functionality? Because when I played, you couldn't.
I remember being able to just click on the enemy and they just move. Yeah,
Well, you
I think
couldn't when I played it. You couldn't. You had to go one province at a time.
Oh, that sounds awful.
It was.
Yeah, like you get
It was
yeah,
so
with
bad.
China size, like you've got so many armies to occupy that
Especially
territory.
because I got China, because I did one game where I got China and they kept planting their stupid fucking alien plants. And I had to constantly walk my armies around to go clear out the fucking plants.
Use your counselors to do it. It's way more effective to do counselors with it.
I just got the idea of like Vivi like commanding like future China, just like QRFing a whole bunch of like alien cyber
Plants.
weed operations.
Yeah, that's what playing Humanity
It's
First
like you
is.
need a
Killing
license to
plants.
grow oranges here.
All right, who's gonna host now?
Definitely not me. We've learned.
Yeah,
Probably just hop onto a server.
Yeah. Want to go like area official or something? Area. I think Area 5 is US East. That probably is good. Yeah, official and modded. We can do that.
yeah.
We can just map vote it to something else. Check what we got.
Not Cicada.
Yeah, Monitor's not super fast. Keystone is quite fast.
Neither of them are fast. They're both some of the slowest ships.
Oh, Pyrup's on our way. But yeah, Terra Invicta is a very
Aurora.
frustrating experience with some very, very cool ideas.
Okay,
Sounds like
they at
Mongol.
least fixed that army problem you were talking about.
And the it's very much held back by the very bad AI, such that the AI factions are never a real threat. It's very easy to just like completely shut them out of the space game, out of everything relevant.
Do we want to play OSP or ANS here?
Either.
Take all the water and then they can't do
Yeah,
nothing. It's like playing.
But the stuff with like figuring out how the aliens work, that is so cool. And what's going on with them, and what's going on with them and how to counter them and stuff, all of that stuff is so cool.
It feels like they're gonna make eventually a play as aliens option, but every time I think about it, I'm like, wait, the aliens are kind of overpowered.
Oh yeah. Well, the whole
Horribly
game's thing is
overpowered,
that if
held
the
back by dumb
aliens
AI.
took your resistance seriously, they could crush you easily. That's part of the whole mechanic of the game, is to not piss off the aliens too much, so to keep them from taking you too seriously until you're ready.
Ah, the little goblin approach.
It's still so funny though that you can shoot one of their counselors. Like you can shoot 2 counselors, they'll still not get mad. Sometimes you'll like assault. You'll take a servant nation though, and they'll just blow up all your stuff.
Well, because
They're so
it's
random, they will do it.
losing a single agent versus actual disrupting their long-term plans.
Yeah, but
And they
sometimes
didn't
you're
like that guy anyways.
it's just random. Sometimes you'll do something so minor and they'll blow up your space mines, and then sometimes you'll complete a very major objective and they'll like, who cares?
Yeah, and there's tech, and there's like tech specifically devoted to deceiving the aliens as to what as to what's going on, as to what you're doing, so they don't see you as too much of a threat. But yeah, Terra Invicta, it's very much held back by its flaws. Has some extremely, extremely cool ideas. Space combat is too easily solvable. You just get like a certain set of weapons and wall of big ships. And the AI is too dumb to be a threat when it's on an even footing with you, which means that the late game is kind of boring. Which means that in the early game, you don't really get any space battles, because you don't get any really interesting space battles, because you're not fighting the aliens very often at all. And the other human factions don't do much.
late game is just cleaving through hordes of
Yeah.
alien
Very
spaceships.
binary
that
in
is
Yeah,
then
and then
they're
and
like,
then the
okay,
late game
it's
you
not
just kind
interesting, or
of
you
stomp the
win.
aliens because like as soon as you're able to actually fight them on an even footing, I mean their ships are still much better than yours.
But you can just kind of run circles around the AI.
Yeah, the AI is not smart enough to deal with you.
The the AI aliens at the start will only use kinetics and missiles, so you can use point defense to take out the early ships. But they'll it takes them so long to learn to stop using those two weapons that by the late game you've already unlocked phasers and taken half the planets.
Yeah. Yeah, once you have phasers, it's really easy to trivialize stuff.
Star Trek writing be like.
Because PD can shoot down railguns.
And then there's the perennial problem of the game being poorly paced. Like I said, there's just nothing to do between like you spend a lot of time just waiting.
It should have either
And then you do and then there's a flurry of activity and then you just wait for like an hour.
it should have either been space on combat or Earth combat, like the Earth part of the game or the space part. There's like two phases of the entire game.
Yeah,
that
they're
you
not
play.
integrated well enough. I do like how the integration is handled where they are with like the boost on Earth being able to be tradable for like any space resource. To represent because you just like it's the cost of you like shipping stuff up from Earth.
Yeah. It always takes a lot of effort to get stuff into orbit, but once you're
it's
there, you can just
the
kind of set up.
Resources magically transfer between planets in space, and so once you're in
Yeah.
space, you just never need boosts again.
Yeah. It's like the mid-early game that is the most interesting part of Terra Invicta. The early game is a lot of like when you're just like claiming territory, when you're just like staking out territories and establishing the balance of power with other AI factions. It is quite boring. When you're actually like figuring out how the aliens work and making moves to disrupt their operations, starting out, that part is really cool. That
it sounds
part
like the
is
part of the game
so
that you
cool.
actually play a game in is the cool part.
Yeah, that's the problem.
The problem is that you can also trivialize that by unlocking AI stations.
Yeah, it's very poorly balanced. The AI is brain dead. And a lot of the system, the gameplay is poorly paced, so you spend a lot of time. So instead of like gradually doing stuff as time passes, you're either paused or on ×3 speed. And you'll
Reminds
spend
me a
like
lot of
5
the,
minutes waiting on ×3 speed at a time, and then you'll spend like a while
Yeah, they added
doing stuff.
at ×6, I think, which was something pretty
Yeah.
nice.
I was gonna say it reminds me a lot of like the original XCOM UFO defense, like way back in like the 90s. Which is still a good game, although you definitely do spend some time be like, yep, just advance until something happens.
Yeah,
like,
but if
by
you didn't
months.
have, if you, it's like it's if you had to go to space and fight the aliens in space and play XCOM Interceptor while also playing the first XCOM as well.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating to do both.
Like even
Especially,
yeah.
like,
I actually didn't get around to playing Interceptor. I've got that, and I meant to do that at one point. Remember
yeah,
playing
the
like
alien.
If the human human AI was smarter, or if the AI was just smarter in general, it would be a much more fun game.
yeah, because you can just
Oh, no,
trivialize
there's
it
still-
too much, and it's like okay, you get a couple bits where you kind of
Yeah,
evenly
there's
match.
never a point at which the AI is a threat, at which the other where the other human factions are a threat.
Something they need to fix is they need to make a more scaling retaliation. The way it works is retaliation is just based on how much mission control you have. So once you eventually go into the point where you're just like, okay, I'm just going to continuously fight once you go past a certain point,
Go check if there's any
the
blob,
AI instantly just keeps retaliating over and over and over and over and over again until the point they just send every single ship at you and you just have to kill them all. There's no way to stop that from happening.
Mm-hmm. One thing I really like is that the alien ships appearing is never a surprise. Like they made it interesting, the fact that there's no stealth in space, that you can totally see alien ships from like the orbit of Saturn.
It's like this thing's here. We know it's coming.
Yeah.
Just
You-
gotta
Yeah,
figure out what
and
to
you
do
know how
then.
long it's going to take to get to Earth. You don't know what it's going to do when it's there. You know it's coming.
Yeah. You'll see a ship going. You'll be like, "Oh, this is fine." And then you see ship going to the moon. Oh no,
Yeah.
because they only go to the moon to bomb your stuff.
And you don't know what the like alien destroyers are doing in orbit. They're delivering agents. Or in the early game.
You can click on them and you can see what they're doing. Some of them just stand around surveilling the planet and they get intelligence because the AI has like they need to see your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're just tuning into our television channels.
Yeah, that's what they do. So you can shoot them down to stop them
It's a
from
really
happening. The
great
AI
moment
really
realizing
bad.
that all the alien events are not random events, but the aliens actually engaging with systems and doing things.
Yeah, they have their own counselors that do their own things, but it can be frustrating
Mhm.
sometimes when they hang around your territory and just keep starting terrorist attacks, and you're like, just stop. I need to wait
Oh
for
yeah,
the
like
cooldown
that,
before I
like
can kill you
like the
again.
one I was screaming about when I did the game where I took China as my main base of power, and they just kept putting plants in like the remote regions,
What?
which were so annoying to path people to path armies to or send my counselors to deal with.
Yeah, it can be frustrating, especially when you're waiting for the cooldown to kill them so you don't get your stuff blown up. You're like, I'm gonna kill you eventually. Yo, you're gonna get it.
It's like you have to essentially not play the game to play the game, which I feel that's bad design. Think about like how XCOM 2 does it, right? Like you can do a whole bunch of resistance activity, but the advent like doom clock is always ticking. You can
I
do stuff
think
to stop
the
that.
managing not pissing off the aliens too much is really interesting. The problem is just the overall pacing of the game is not well thought out.
I think the problem with it is that to not piss off the aliens, you have to not do stuff.
The
kind of a false
intention is that you're also contending with the other human factions.
Yeah, so
The problem
you
is
swap
that the
between, like,
AI
focus
is
on
so
alien and
fucking
not.
stupid that the human factions are never a threat.
Also, the factions just you play in general are like super unbalanced. You play the servants, free win. You play like humanity first.
Well,
It's just a struggle.
It tells you the servants are a free win though.
Yeah, just nuke the planet, you win.
That shouldn't take too much effort.
Because the servants like are trying to help the aliens win, and the aliens immediately recognize that, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna give you a bunch of shit."
Like, huh? Well, this is mighty convenient. Sure, you can go ahead and blow up the planet. Go do that, kid. I think there was a full lobby on Killboard a second ago. I'm gonna go double check on that because
I think they
it's in
started
here for a
already.
bit. Let me just check and see. Killboard, area official, and switchback. Okay, so there's like 3 full
I
lobbies
think
that are
Terra
running
and
right
Victa
now.
would be fun to do a campaign where every faction is a player because it is multiplayer. But that'd be hard to
there's
set up and
multiplayer?
be
You
very
have to
long
deal with-
time.
Yeah, it's like then you have to deal with the coordination and like getting people together for
Yeah,
like a
I
regular
think
time
you would
slot
have to
every
make
week.
a rule though that says servants, please don't use nukes, please, please.
Or just to have
Oh.
the servants be the one that isn't be the only one that isn't a player.
Yeah. So basically your entire game plan is bully the servants, and if you are the servants, don't get bullied. No one likes the servants.
Even the
I'm gonna get
protectorate
nuked.
doesn't like them very much.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And the
I hate
protectorate
it.
the protectorate is kind of like dweebish in every game. They never do anything.
There's so many other mechanics that need fixed. Atrocities and global warming are both so dumb and don't work.
Oh boy, I loved having a control point in Russia during the Russo-Ukrainian war and getting like infinite reputation losses. Because I
Yeah,
had
you need
one
to end that
control point
war.
in Russia.
You need to end the war as quick as possible to do that, to not get atrocities.
But I
over
did,
and
but I
over
only had
again.
one control point, so I didn't have control over Russia's wars.
Yeah, that's one of those things.
And I kept getting it, and I'm like, and it's like every few months, it's like, we're implicated in Russian war crimes in Ukraine.
Yeah, that happens. It's so frustrating. There's so many
It's like,
other
what?
things where you're like, where the game is like, you could either get massive negative bonuses or commit a singular atrocity, and the AI gets so mad per atrocity you do. Then the AI sets off 3 nukes in a row, and you're like, bruh.
I think it's kind of sad when you see games like this where it's like there's clearly a lot of potential and passion put into it, but it's just outside the scope of what the project actually ended up being. Like there's all the like different parts of it, which it's got a whole bunch of complicated systems interacting there, but it just doesn't end up meshing well enough, which is really
Yeah.
sad because like it could be a great game. Like there's all the foundation to have a really cool title there.
Yeah. Also, some of the factions don't make good sense. The Initiative and the Exodus are just, why are you here? We didn't need you here. Go away.
Initiative and
Sometimes it actually
Exodus
doesn't
are
wanna be
fun to
there.
have in because their goals are just like are largely orthogonal to the other factions.
Yeah, but playing something like the Initiative is just so weird.
So it doesn't just become like so it's not just a spectrum of friendly to the aliens versus hostile to the aliens as
Yeah.
servants, protectorate, academy, resistance, humanity
It's
first
just
star.
every single game just goes the exact same. Research some alien tech, kill an alien, do some more alien tech, capture an alien, do more alien tech, continue doing that, get your win objective, kill everything, win the game.
Academy is really hard but really fun.
Are we talking in game or real life?
The faction, the academy.
Ah,
Um,
I would have accepted either answer.
which is funny because they're kind of the centrists when it comes to the aliens, and it's like, you have like a bunch of events early on dealing with your faction, like very early. You get a bunch of bonuses other factions don't, because people don't know about the aliens, very much about the aliens, and you're very much like representing all the scientific leaders of the world. And so people trust the scientists and whatever early on. But then as soon as people realize the aliens are hostile, there's a bunch of suddenly very fragmented extreme opinions, and you get so many bad events that you have to struggle through with like people being torn to like, oh, we need to fight the aliens, or oh, we need to surrender to the aliens. But yeah, Twitch is leaving Korea, which is a whack thing to hear all of a sudden.
Yeah. I kind of looked into it, and apparently it's like ridiculously expensive, like prohibitively so to operate in Korea, which I never knew about because like they've got a huge
never knew
like
that.
gaming scene for stuff. Just sounds like it's basically like
Pirate
couple
is
big
hosting
corporations
finally.
that run everything. Oh, goody. Let's see if we can get a lobby up then.
And just getting the ending for the Academy is so fun, though, where you take an antimatter bomb and say, hey, we're gonna either
Also,
release
their
this
ending is
bioweapon
like
on
clearly
you,
the best
or we're
for
gonna be
everyone involved. It's the good ending.
They threaten to release a bioweapon on the aliens if they don't become friends.
Well, yeah, it's so the Academy's whole thing is like we wanna be friends on the aliens, but only on equal terms. We're not willing to be subordinates. And the whole problem is that the aliens don't take you seriously enough to see you as a potential partner or worth negotiating with to avoid conflict. But see you as a potential future threat.
So
As you learn.
I just heard the sentence that the aliens don't take you seriously enough to be a partner. I'm just like, damn, I'm even getting rejected by aliens.
Naked Boy, why are you in the other team?
Oh, because I didn't change over.
Aliens just looking at us as domesticable. Actually, yes, that's literally what it is. You finally talk to an alien, and this is kind of spoilers, but you finally talk to an alien, and you ask him why you're here, and he's like, "We're here to domesticate you."
I mean, I'm just saying, I'd be okay being an alien house cat. It's not much different than I do right now.
Oh, no, you go to the war machine. You're going to the front lines. Good luck.
Aww.
And so the Academy's whole thing is that they end up with the plan of, we're going to steal the bioweapon humanity first is developing to try and kill all the aliens. And we're going to use that as like a threat to make them take us seriously. And from there, we can go to negotiations. And that actually fucking works.
It sounds like a toddler picking up like a loaded gun and just pointing at you. It's like, take me seriously. It's like, okay, kid, put down the gun.
Yeah. Which is the fun part about the factions, is just a little text. Like, Humanity First doesn't learn any of this. They don't know any reason why the aliens are here. They're just like, how kill you? And they're like, don't
Yeah,
kill
they're
us.
like,
And
the
we're like,
aliens
"Okay,
are
we're gonna
evil,
kill
we
you."
need to kill them. The Academy learns the most about it, the most about the aliens. I don't think any other faction learns why the aliens are like this.
But dang, does it feel good to be Humanity First.
The Academy actually like really delves into like why the aliens are like this and what their history is and why they're like, oh, sentient species, we got to go domesticate them.
I just think they're neat.
And like what political ideology the aliens have in their current, like you learn about the defense consensus and stuff. It's great. And why the aliens are like that.
Humanity First got to them in a different life. It was just salamanders first or whatever.
Yeah, well, yeah. The salamander, it's huge spoilers, but the salamanders basically blew up their home planet, and in the ensuing war, they managed to overcome them and with their like natural sort of semi mind control powers, they're not like psionic; they're like chemical mind control stuff. Yeah. Glass the home planet. Yeah. And managed to take over and managed to infiltrate and take over salamander society with what was left of their species. And since then, they've been very much on the ideology of, we live in a dark forest. If we don't kill or take over every alien species we encounter, they will do it to us.
That reminds me a lot of the Dominion from Star Trek, with the shapeshifters in charge.
And that's why the Hydras are like that. Which I don't think you learn if you're any faction but the Academy exactly like what happened and why they're like this. I think Resistance and Protectorate might also learn it. And so the Academy learns why negotiation has been like totally impossible so far, is that they both don't take humans seriously, and don't think mutual relationships between species are really possible. They assume it's just like naturally opposed.
Vivi, what fleet are you running?
This is fucking light cruisers.
Hit the yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Fire up should start as soon as everyone's ready. Be back in just a second. I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other neat factions in that game, like Exodus, whose entire thing is they just want to leave.
Yeah, they just want to like get off Earth and go somewhere else.
Yeah. The Initiative, which wants to steal everyone's money.
Sounds about right.
They're just evil corporations who want to exploit the alien invasion for cash.
It's like kind of interesting just seeing like all the different factions, and it's like, oh, this represents like some aspect of like humanity or our modern world and how that kind of works. But then just like how the game actually plays just ends up being like, oh well, these are just like trivialized. Oh, dang it, we lost one.
It's fun. It's
Yeah.
fun and interesting.
The parts that are good, but just
I wish the factions
clunky.
played different. The factions differences are basically in tech, and some of the options you can choose are slightly different.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Hey, we
bye,
just
winner.
lost our 10th, but
Yeah.
we should get another one shortly.
Yeah, because like the Resistance and Humanity First basically play the exact same, except Resistance can do less war crimes. That's basically it.
Yeah. Their campaigns and the broad strokes are basically the same. It's disappointing that the Academy is kind of the Resistance one again, with just some extra challenges and like a couple of extra things you can do.
Yeah, I wish each faction played way differently than each other instead of the
Yeah.
same basics.
Yeah, the servants are the only ones that like play super differently, and it's because they're just on easy mode.
So the magic 6K words. Let's see if we got a summon or not. Usually that's what makes it work. It's also interesting, like in terms of animal and domestication, like the number of species that are on our planet, and then there's just like the small selection that have been like actually domesticated by humans. Like just so many life forms. It's like, what have we got? Well, we've got like dogs, cats, which kind of domesticated themselves, horses and
Yeah.
cows. But don't get me wrong, I would love to have a moose, but I'm not getting near one of those things. Thank you.
Yeah. What are they called? I think they're called hydras. The hydras in Terra Invicta
Yeah, they called them the
have a
Hydras.
yeah, they have a pheromone that makes you very easily persuaded to do stuff.
It's not a pheromone. They're like physical cells from their
Oh, yeah,
body
it's
that
like
implant themselves in your nervous system.
like a virus.
Yeah, and then become and those make you receptive to their natural pheromones. Because you now have alien cells in your body that are
Okay, so you're
receiving
telling
their
me the
pheromones.
hydras like basically impregnate you and make you submissible?
I guess you could say it like that. It's a really
Okay.
cool concept.
They don't look hot. They don't look hot. I'm gonna tell you, they're not hot.
No.
The salamanders, though.
There's also a bit about how the Academy also reveals this of like part of why the Hydras are so paranoid is because they're prey animals, evolutionarily.
Ah.
They're herbivorous prey animals. Their ancestors were.
I read interesting short story about this once, where it's the idea that basically every planet, it was just all herbivores that evolved to like galactic federation scale, and they were like all interacting. But the one out was that humanity was like small fish in the block, but they were like one of the few like omnivores or predators that actually came in, and it was a huge deal when they showed up. It was like, oh, you're not supposed to be here.
Well, yeah, but it's like the Hydra are herbivorous and ancestrally prey animals, and that's part of what causes their paranoid mentality as a species. Like it's partially their past experiences as a species, partially they're just like inherent psychological tendencies as ancestrally prey animals.
And you know all the stuff that happened to them.
Also, I see Pyropa switch teams. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how Halo goes. We eat the Covenant, and the Covenant blow up a bunch of planets, and we're like, yeah, just kill them all.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Well,
Let's go.
if I remember the Halo lore right, it's because a translation error is why the Covenant hates humanity. Because originally, humanity, like they had, I forget what they called their first oracle they met, but yeah, they identified humanity as reclaimers because humanity was meant to reclaim the world, get the galactic mantle from the Forerunners and stuff. I'm horribly screwing up some of the terms here, but what happened was the Covenant mistranslated that as reclamation, as in like it's the Covenant's job to reclaim the galaxy and stuff. So this led to them doing a big oops when the
No, that was
prophets found
deliberate.
out.
They understood. The leaders of
Yeah,
the
they
Covenant
figured out
totally understood.
afterwards, and then
No,
they were like,
they
"Oh,
understood
okay."
from the beginning. They just lied.
Did they for the? Yeah, I was getting to that. It was like they just said, "Yeah, no, actually, we're supposed to be the reclaimers
because
of the galaxy."
it like
these humans need to
because
get
it
out."
challenged a shit ton of stuff about their
Yeah,
religion.
it ruined like all of their stuff. So they just said, "Nope, nope, this is just the way it is. Humanity bad. Get rid of them. Just brush them under the rug."
Yeah.
Although
Humans
it's really
number
cool
one.
in some of the novels where humanity actually works with some like splinter fragments of the Covenant. Like, there's one case called Cult Protocol. It was. It's when we're first introduced like Grey Team, which is the splinter of like weird Spartan 2s that go off solo. It's like, yeah, you've got a bunch of the Jackals or Kigyar as they're called in the novel, and they're just working on this asteroid like mining station with a bunch of rebels because they didn't want to deal with the UNSC, and they're actually kind of getting along. It's a really cool sort of like what if things were different moment. But
I'm
then a
wondering
lot
where
of
I should
problems
take
happen from there.
my light cruisers here.
Maybe go like B and around the top.
Underside of A could also work, contesting there.
True.
I was thinking I'd do long range firepower, like I'll just grab B point with my pair of axe first and then just control from there.
Wish there was more about the space combat in Halo. That looked
Yeah.
such an interesting dynamic.
Mhm.
I
At
think I'm
least-
gonna
don't think
stay
when
along
you-
the rocks and respond and see if I can hunt down
Yeah.
like stuff trying to flank.
Like Halo, the best spaceborne combat depiction of that I've seen was, besides like the space level.
I
Reach,
do
was
like the
probably
gun,
scenes with Solar Empire
the
models.
human ships in Halo just being big guns. It's very fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you've just got the central Mac cannon and then the rest of the ship built around it.
if you're
And also, Mac
technologically
cannons are coil
outmatched
guns, not rail
completely-
guns, which is cool
Yeah,
for once.
Yeah, let's go.
like besides some oddities like in Halo,
Mac
it's like everything is
cannons. Well,
7.62 and stuff.
Technically, it's supposed to be like a Mac. It's just supposed to be Mac because it's like magnetic accelerator cannon.
It's like how you say ATM machine. It's just a term.
Yeah.
Yeah, guns didn't even work.
So there's
like
a
a
bit in one of the
3-to-1
Halo novels
usually.
where they say that nukes don't work in space, and it continually pisses me off every time that comes up.
They totally use nukes in the Halo novels. That's,
No, but they seem to think that like nukes don't work in space unless they like physically detonate against the target ship, which is not.
it could be that they don't work against the Covenant because magical shield technology and stuff. I remember that being a big part of, it was Sigma Octavius 4, I think it was. It was the Keyes loop battle where Keyes took on like 4 Covenant ships with a single destroyer and one. He basically smacked into one and then dropped a nuke behind himself and then blew up all the escorts with it. I gotta reread the Halo novels. It's been a while and they're really good.
Yeah.
Some of them are very good. Others are.
I've not read any of the books.
yeah.
And I've
No,
not
but
played
they
a single
ignore
game.
the fact that the nukes work by making a big blast of X-ray radiation, which in the atmosphere superheats the air and that creates the shockwave. But in space, it just superheats ships nearby.
You just get
I think
cancer
the
and die.
justification for
No,
it
no, no,
was
no,
the shield
no.
tech,
The
but
ship,
I
the
could be
ship
wrong.
explodes the same way the atmosphere does in a nuclear detonation. If it's within several kilometers of the nuke.
Ow.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably one of
It's
those
like,
writer things
there is
where it's
some
like,
fall off.
let's
like
not
when you get
have
further
nukes.
It's like you get further away from a nuclear blast, you're gonna get some fall off because you're just getting like a smaller.
Yeah,
arc
yeah.
of
It's
the
still like
explosion of the circle.
square. It's still like square root of power
Yeah,
distance.
because like you consider how much a distance. Like let's say you're like 20 kilometers away, and then compare that to like 200 kilometers, you're getting just percentage-wise a smaller like surface area of the circumference in that, or have you grab surface of a sphere.
Mhm.
What was that? Just
And you can
size
extend
fours,
it
I
even
think?
further with like
Twos?
with like Leif Funny Kasaba howitzer or Leif Funny nuclear bomb pumped excimer laser.
It's part of why I don't like games with a whole bunch of super realistic space combat, because when it gets to that,
yeah.
it's just like you
Nuke.
basically just trivialize everything. It's like, okay,
The FOF is
anything
due
like
to
if
lack of
you
atmosphere.
exist, you die.
No, the kill radius of the radiation in space for nuclear detonation is larger than it is in atmosphere, like significantly so. The fireball radius, like the radius in which the X-ray burst.
Heads up, we got containers.
Yeah.
Also, hi, being right back. I see you're chatting for the first time. The thing is that the X-ray burst, like in the atmosphere, like I said earlier, it's the X-ray burst that superheats the atmosphere. That creates the big shockwave. It's the superheating of the atmosphere by the X-rays getting absorbed by the atmosphere.
Pair of shuttles on A point.
And the thing is,
those are Pyrops shuttles on A point, both real.
Oh, my child died.
Rip.
right. And the thing is just that the intensity of that X-ray radiation at like several kilometers distance is still enough to like to just vaporize a ship. So nukes are actually incredibly deadly in a very wide radius in space.
So this is why they made stable.
D seems unprotected.
They had a ship on it. It was out of range for my stuff, but yeah.
And the EMP doesn't happen in space. The rads do, but people forget that electronics are as vulnerable to radiation as people are. Like, if it's enough to give you
So we need
radiation
to give
sickness, it will
electronics
also...
a lead apron.
Yeah.
Like if the radiation is enough to... Oh, there's monitors up there.
Yep. Got a lock. Taking fire. See 450 from 691 marking target.
Okay, that's actually pretty fun. Imagine a computer with a lead apron to protect it from radiation.
See, I knew it wasn't crazy putting my robots in maid uniforms.
They just have to be made out of lead.
Yeah. Yeah, radiation's just kind of a nasty thing
Kills
in
you.
like space. Yeah, it's like a lot of the protections that you have just in atmosphere, like, you know, by the nature of having a whole bunch of stuff between you and whatever solar radiation.
Oh, and there's a
wants to cook
Cellos
you.
up there too. So yeah, I'm moving. I'm going away.
Yeah.
I'm backing off. I cannot fight a
All
Cellos.
right, that's cool. Actually, you could probably... no, not that pair there. No. Okay, I've got containers coming my way, so this should be interesting. Yeah. Think that
Ree, did you forget
they're...
about indoctrination?
What?
That's a whole
I
thing.
want to say the
She's
container
talking about
liners
Mass
on
Effect
B
Reapers.
sword,
Yes,
or
the
B,
Reapers
or marker.
just ambiently mind control everyone nearby. It takes time and it takes time to like become indoctrinated by the Reapers effect, but like, yeah, they just mind control people.
Get your cluster decoys
Okay,
down
yeah.
here. Crap. I may have overextended here. Pirate, stop shooting.
Also,
no.
yeah, it's not close range.
Close range?
Don't you mean ramming speed?
Nah, I was quoting XCOM Enemy Unknown.
Oh yeah, close range.
It's like, you want us to do what and take what? Okay, let's see just how good I am at dodging container volleys. Answer is probably not very, because this is probably going to hit me. Ow. Yep, that's a double strike on me. I love container
Oof.
gaming. Yeah. Yay.
Woo, let's
Ow. Woo. Super critical. Can't actually kill me, but it can cook my drives off. And magazine fires. Let's go.
Do you need your
Yeah.
drive?
I kind of hate when people go like that. It's like, oh, bonk. It's like, yeah, I know. I just got hit. Like, you don't have to rub it in, dude. Please don't.
I hate it when the spectators who do it.
Yeah. All right. Well, they didn't kill me, but it effectively put me out of the game because, yeah, EO containers, double strike, cluster decoy, all that. Yep, joy.
I'll
Yeah,
be
this-
back.
Nah, don't have time to scram reactors. Nope, that's a dead ship. Wonderful. Yay. I'm so glad that they're taking away EO decoy from OSP because they're just giving them no EO seekers anymore.
Yeah,
Yes.
but containers are gonna be so sad.
I'm gonna go for A.
Well, they get another slot, so it's okay for them.
We really need to capture points.
Yeah,
And I
working
think
on it.
DSL is far enough away that I can pull that off.
I probably shouldn't have pushed up like I did. I even had like optimal PD arc. Like I had 4 stonewalls going against their decoys and stuff, but you just can't do anything about 24 containers flying at you like that. At least not with my current loadout. Yeah. I just can't get a good game in tonight, I swear.
Lots more missiles.
Yep, more containers. I
wonder who
think
they're
they're
going
headed
for.
towards your battleship. Yep, that's a double strike.
I'm shooting RPF at them.
RPF won't do much against them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They got like 150 health, but yeah.
My 250s should do a lot.
If you can get a direct hit with AP and stuff, sure, but
Now I'm using the RPF. Come on. I don't think I can clear both decoys.
nope. It's gonna be... So that's gonna be my ship dead.
Sacrifice!
Firework, yay!
Come on, and
Ooh,
clear them
some of
both.
those are hitting.
4 hits. I'm fine. Minor damage. Oh, I lost both our track correlators.
That sucks. I mean, they only have like 40 health, right? But yeah. I shouldn't have pushed as aggressively as I did. Totally did not respect the fact that, container liner gaming can just do that.
What is locking me?
I think something from D point, maybe.
I'm not locked anymore.
Maybe they just burn through on the SLOs? Yep, more containers coming at you. Those might be headed at you then, Vivi. That little shuttle's going around the outside, heading towards C point. Do we have anything we can hit there? See if I can't call that out. See if our pub AD Harp can get it. Okay, those are just... No, that's a mixed volley. Joy. Yep, I'm fucked here. No shot.
Come on, main guns, help!
Yep.
What is shooting at me? Oh, I got hit by a bunch of your RPF.
Sorry.
It shouldn't actually do any damage to your armor.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah, but it does
solos,
scare
on the
you.
other hand, might. I survived the volley, but that hurts a lot.
Come on, back on the radar, and I'm too far away to shoot at these guys.
Technically still in the game here. So. Oh, joy. Yep. Here comes the torps. Those are just size 2s, actually. We defend against those, I think. Maybe.
I am firing on the SLs, although I don't expect to do too much damage. As long as I'm
250
still-
AP can actually hurt them a little, and I do appreciate your help.
They're going for C. I'll try and clear almost C.
At the very least, they should be out of good containers. I think they used all their volleys up for that. You only get like 4 or 5 of them. A few of those are probably mixed volley, but yeah. They've got like 4 Ocellos. Oh. Pi, why you gotta do me like this? Stop shooting missiles at me. I really don't need you supersized 2s.
I like how y'all are just arguing about Mass Effect in the chat.
Ugh, our rails.
I could go for E, although it'd be very risky.
I don't think we have to. We are in a point lead right now. As long as we hold this, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's their turn on initiative now, so we just have to wait and hold out, essentially. And if they decide to murder Deathball, we'll just backcap. That said... So yeah, they got all their Ocellos. They're going to try and hold the D point, I think. Yeah. Yeah, good job on the cap.
My
Just
game
try and
is
find cover
frozen.
for now. We'll just wait this out.
Okay, it's back.
Why are these Casillas broadsiding?
Bulk freighter coming around the side on the E point. Don't like that. I think that one is actually real. Yeah.
That's real.
I saw it just pop chaff.
6331.
Yeah. On the E side. It's going to yeah, it's a container liner. I'm betting it's out of boxes because I think it spent its whole payload. Because I've run a
Yeah, I
liner
see
like
the-
that.
I
You
think
only
I
get
see
like
the rest of
5
them.
salvos of EO cluster decoy like that. And then you're just kind of dud. Yeah, it's the last of them. Look at those. Those are just regulars, not EO cluster.
Yeah, they're going
Or
for
the
a full sprinter.
Yeah.
Just firing the rest of it missile though.
Yeah. It's still cost effective for that, but we should pick an Acello to focus fire.
I could go for the
let's go-
container liner. I can kill it.
Not really much point killing it. It's already got its payload off, right? So
True.
I mean, if
We
it's
can
in
kill it
your
later.
way, then just shoot it. Like,
yeah. Let's focus on that one because we got better arcs on it, and it's kind of pushing out into the open. I'll get us bullseye lock in a second.
Okay.
4 Acello's not impossible to beat. I'd be a little more worried if they actually had more bulk freighters with firepower because, like, they're pretty much immune to missiles with all that Acello, but their firepower is a little lackluster.
yeah, I only have 250s, which is why I'm a little worried.
Yeah, like we can tank the nose with 250 AP all day, but okay, they're taking the initiative on B, which is unfortunate.
Where's B? Oh.
Yeah, it's up top. So, that said, we could also drive towards E, which can work.
Oh, they're on B.
Yeah, called that out. The burpee's getting pushed back. I don't like pushing towards E point because
I can get them
I got a
off
feeling.
B.
Yeah, do you want to just pull back and then do that, and we'll just hold our side of the map?
Yeah.
Okay. Might be worth splitting your fleet, like just sending one CL back, just because it'll have to do like QRF duty against all the shuttles and things.
That is a cargo feeder. I'll fire on that.
The Almond 1211 mark target. That was the. It's still alive and going for C point. Despite the fact I think they've got a good tonnage advantage, they're really not pushing up on us, which is surprising.
I'll go
I
for
can't
the
stop that.
almond first.
Yeah. They're playing strangely defensive with the SLOs. I'm kind of shocked, actually. Oop,
So I'm firing
looks like
bullets.
more missiles from something? Did they have more? No, they had one volley of containers left, I guess. Okay. Probably just like the last cleanup package. Okay, they got a couple EOs left in there, actually, so that's annoying. Who are those going after? And Kratz, yep, they're going to you.
Yeah, RPF, go!
What if it's harmless? How is it capturing?
It's false intel. It's not always accurate.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Plus, you can capture while harmless. It just means you don't have a weapon. Okay.
Come on, why is it not going for the frigate? EO moment.
Oh yeah, I think I disabled
Ow.
whatever weapon it had.
Nice.
Gotta get moving.
Because it stopped capturing C.
Excellent.
Oh, I still have the
Tell
antenna.
you the-
I have no side cannons left. They're all gone.
Well, are the main guns still good?
Yeah, the main guns are still good. I just really like
Alright.
to have the
Ooh,
62s.
you're running a 250 BB, aren't you?
Yeah.
Spicy.
Why I'm a little annoyed that they brought only a Celos.
Yeah, it's like, what are you supposed to do against that? Okay, yep. The almond is dead, marking killed. C
I am
point's
moving
still
to recap
ours.
B.
Yeah, if you want to just grab that, then I'm gonna also try and pop up and see if I can't hit those Acellos and stuff. Actually, we'll go below from the E point
that's
and make them
dead.
have to pick which way they're gonna put. Make sure you get your nose pointed towards them, because you're like adjusting your altitude, right?
Yeah. I already have it pointing towards them.
Okay, I just glanced over and saw them still a little chin up, so. Not trying to backseat, nothing, just helping
Mhm.
as much as I can, because I am one ship.
Just prio everything. Fix it
The
all.
sound cut out again.
Oh, that's
Womp.
weird.
Oh no, it's back. It was just for a B second.
Well, maybe Twitch is not happy today.
Maybe. Usually if I experience like a big slowdown, it's because there's a huge missile salvo coming out and the game just chugs.
Oh no.
The walnut. Do you see it 5768? Let me video track. Yeah. Should be in gun range of that, I think, Vivi, in a second.
Oh, I found the container liner.
Yeah. I think it's used the last of its stuff.
Oh, my radar.
Nope. Okay, it's still got a couple boxes left actually. But I'm
Wait, I have
guessing
no
those
side
are just
guns.
mundanes.
I'm not
Come on,
quite in
pivot.
range of any of those. 5768. Yes, I'm now in range.
Yeah, you're like,
I'm
probably
firing
just
on it
left
now.
Damn. Ooh, goody.
I wish I had side guns. Come on, bullets.
So CLN can't actually hurt anything that has PD, so you can just get that easy kill.
Well,
They'll probably panic dump on you.
that's the problem. If they panic dump on me, I die.
Well, let's just hope that they don't have a good visual on your PD. I mean, actually, no, you've got defenders. You can take them. They don't
Well,
have anything
no,
with
because
decoys.
EO decoys.
No, they must be out of it. Like, there's no way they have that many banks left and still EO
You
decoy
don't.
in
Yeah,
that.
I don't think you play any container liners. Always have more EO decoy than you think.
No, I have played container liners. I know how many they can get.
Yeah,
They're
they have more
firing
than you
grape
think.
shot at me.
It's probably the
Everything
default
they
mode.
fired has been mixed so far.
Yeah.
So they need to be badly fired.
Let's see. They got a couple of them going out now. I think I saw EO on some.
They're TOTs.
Okay.
He's trying to
Yeah,
TOT
so that's
me
first
at that
fallout.
range.
I really
a
hate
problem,
that
'cause I
trick,
can't
but like
see.
it's good. I hate it because I can't do it.
Problem is I have no vision because I have no radar.
Oh,
Okay, I'm about to retake B.
Yep,
going
there
towards
they
E point
are.
myself. Yeah. Wonder who's on their containers. Whatever, maybe.
Yeah, it is whatever.
Yep.
It's one of those skilled players who knows what they're
Yeah.
doing. Yep, I'm dead.
And now they're retaking
Nothing I
C.
can do.
Fuck.
Yeah, they're just
And
planning on
Pyro's
capturing.
gonna kill me.
Yep.
Come on, defenders.
I'll just go
One
for
hit,
D.
2 hit, 3 hit.
I'll just go to take D. No, that's too close to them, I think.
I'm probably going to be able to cap E in a second, I think. Or
Can you get them off of C? Oh, you'll be capping E.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going for the flip here. So. Oh, hello, mines.
I'll go to
Nice to meet
recap
you.
C next.
You. I really need to get better at mixed salvos because I usually just dump like 12 EO decoys. I've actually dropped down to doing 10. It's a little more efficient per
I'm
volley.
heading to C.
I just fixed the ship too.
Damn.
Oh, I didn't use any restores. That'd be cringe.
Still
You
repairs.
fighting on E or?
A little bit. I'll win it though.
I'm hearing
I think
beeps. I'm hearing beeps.
it's mines. I think.
Oh.
Okay. Deal. Yeah, they're just contesting this. I can win this fight, although it's just gonna take me a minute. There's a bunch of mines and stuff here.
I'm just gonna eat the mines for you.
Thanks. Appreciate
Go unarmed ship. Yeah, container's going for you.
it. So I do. This is going to end poorly.
Body block. I'm gonna body block. I believe
There's a
in the
chance that
power of
calm
friendship.
shimming them will fuck them over. So let's
No,
see.
they're going for me. They're going for me.
Those are spiral path. Yep.
They're all radar.
Yeah.
Back up. Reverse.
I'm reversing. Don't worry about it. You got it.
I think they're going for me. Or are they going for you?
Why
Who
are
are
all
they
my
going
flak
for?
guns firing? Why are they firing? Oh, my flak guns are so dumb. They're trying to shoot a mine through a wall.
No, that's not where the radar is. Ow, 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 ow. If I had my radar on that side. Ow, 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 ow.
Hello
Oh,
there.
Yeah, lost my break.
My ship's kind of dumb because there's a mine on the other side of a wall, like an actual wall of rock, and the PD turrets were trying to shoot through it because it just detected missile incoming. And
Oh,
that
and Nacella's
was
trying to kill me.
It literally drained like all of my flak rounds.
I got a Hacello coming for me. Run! Run slowly.
Hello there, shuttle.
Those containers are going for you.
So they might be, yes.
Perhaps.
No, they're curving around. Maybe going for you.
No! Why does this happen every time I play Battleship?
Well, you are a battleship. You're meant to be the front line, so
It's my luck. Dude.
yeah.
It's so bad. Every time I play the game, I always fight my counters. Should have ran 3 extras.
3 experts in a trench coat.
Yeah, that's how they work. That's what I'm gonna rename myself to one day.
This has been a fun game so far.
Oh, I'm glad you had fun. I just got bonked again. Okay, if I can get the E point, we can win this pretty well.
Fix the CIC. Fix it. Fix it. I haven't used a single restore yet, though. I just used one now.
There it is.
No. Go away. No! They killed the front gun immediately.
Let's
finally killed that
boxer
thing.
now. God damn it.
Yep.
That's
You're
allows.
gonna have to split fleets and just keep things around.
They managed to outrat us.
Yeah.
That's just Pyro.
Oh.
Pyro managed to outrat you.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was thinking like we need to send a CL to each point to hold, but might not matter now. Damn. Yeah, they just shell gaming.
What's this Acela doing? Doesn't die. I don't even know what it's doing.
I might want to
It's just
distribute
standing
my
here, not
functions
doing anything.
gens on CLs more so I can.
Yeah. Like, it is good to run them in a trio fleet like you are, but
How do I tell which guns are on the left or which guns are on the left side or the right side?
yeah, thank you. Now you go. I finally got the E point. It only took forever. Yay.
Yeah, I actually probably
Part of me
should have
kind of
played
hates playing
Vivi.
Neb against like
Oh
the really
crap!
good
20
people because
viewers.
like they know how to optimize the fun out of the game, and then you just get containers
I love
or like hit
fighting
by stuff.
sprinters the whole time. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
that's why I still believe in just kill them to win. They can't
Yeah.
cap you if they're dead.
Sometimes they have enough caps, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Oh, now I got like 5 ships on top of me.
Ah.
At least I killed some ships this game.
I didn't kill anything. I just died.
Yeah.
Should have. Yeah, beams would have been more funny.
Hmm.
Been real good. More missiles.
Yep. Shot at my bullseye.
Crit.
Jerk.
Fuel line. Of course, my drive gets like
Hit
scratched.
by
a fuel
everything.
line fire.
Yeah.
Hit.
It's
I
like
get hit by
one damage
everything. Nothing
instance, like
happened.
literally just like a slight brushing. It's like, hey, that rolled a crit.
You're like, yeah.
Yeah. At least it's
Oh,
not as bad as the
they
booster
killed-
reactors on
They
test.
killed
Like
my
you
mag.
sneeze around those things, they blow up.
They sniped my mag.
Oh.
I'm sad now.
Hmm.
At least I have my bullseye to keep me happy.
Hmm.
All right, I'm going for B.
Do it.
I don't think we're not gonna win, but
Yeah, it's not gonna win. Yeah, they ratted too well.
yeah.
Oh.
Even as the Acelas were like stuck behind the rock the whole game.
Yeah, the Acelas were stuck,
Yeah.
but it was the other tugs and shuttles. We should have played
Yeah, pirates.
more
Yeah, I need to
counter
get
rat.
better at hunting them down because that's kind of
Yeah.
what CLs are good for.
Yeah, like
That's-
the seals
And
are
also,
really
I
good
need
for
a
that. It's
fleet
also
that's better
knowing
at
to just
splitting up because these ships don't have their own
PD and stuff.
like fire control radars and stuff.
You don't need that for RPF usually, but yeah, getting a parallax in one of them is quite nice. Oh, I'm out of ammo, that's why. Fire HE, I guess. We're just gonna see which one of us is better at throwing HE at the other.
What do you mean we have no HE shells? I just fixed the mag. That's where the shells come from.
It's got like what minimum effective threshold? Yeah, that's GG. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
A little sour. I lost my one axe for it just because, I got booped by missiles and there's literally nothing I can do there. Wah. Tanner.
All right, another game.
I'm up for another.
Yeah, I want to do one more.
Were none of those cluster decoy actually? Hang on. 72 EO? Holy crap. Yeah, they did just run like
Yeah, they're regular
all packed
EOs.
ARAD and stuff. Damn.
Hi, Pyre Dweeb.
Rat.
I told you I was evil.
Yeah, your ratting was pretty evil.
Being a cap rat.
Wanna host again?
Sure. I guess you could say that fleet of mine was nuts.
Yeah. I'm allergic to nuts. Thank you.
Aw,
I'm also
right.
surprised by like how long it took to kill your one cargo feeder that was on E point, because I was hitting that thing with 450
Mhm.
HE and it just wouldn't go down.
Oh yeah, it has like 2 drives and a reinforced CIC.
Ah, that'd do it.
I
Okay.
will once again express that I'm glad I'm not an RL streamer because I'd so get banned for like scratching my boobs.
Uh, uh, lobby's up, by the way.
They get really itchy. I don't know why.
It's what?
Your skin's dry.
I need
Which I'm
skin.
still mad about. Why does swimming make my skin
Let's
dry?
do
It doesn't make
OSP.
sense.
Oh, what was B? Okay.
Right. We are the OSP.
I didn't start
Stackulous.
autoplaying right now.
Stackulous stack command.
Yeah.
Alright. It's time for a certified hood classic.
Why do I get the feeling it's gonna be torpedoes?
What are you
Yep.
talking about?
Are we all bulks?
I was gonna run that if I mean I could run it as Cello and stuff if you want, but
I don't have an Nacella fleet. That's modern.
you basically build them like an Axford and you can just run a pair.
Yeah, I
Pretty
just
easy.
haven't bothered to build one yet because I
Touche.
haven't had time. I have a full-time job. I'm working on a skirmish war game.
I'm not harping on you here. The same when you get around to it, it won't be that hard.
I believe it. Imagine having a job.
Imagine dragons.
Oh. Oh, what a wonderful time to stick a second sun drive in the Isekai truck.
I'm surprised no one in the previous game remarked on me saying the D doesn't have any protection.
We thought about it. Like I'm sure both of us did. It's just like that's
Because
a
that
little
wasn't
too easy.
that wasn't intentional. I realized immediately after, but
Like, we let you put you get one, okay? The next one we're going hard on. I regret my word choices.
Echo, my goodness.
oh
Get the
my
spray bottle.
god.
See, this is why I describe it. I'm like, yeah, welcome to my Nebulous stream. I'm just enjoying teaching new players. And then after this, you can watch me get harassed by anime girls.
But you like it.
I enjoy the attention.
Mhm.
And there's Vivi who
That's
just
not-
like puts me in a blender or throws me at a window or hits me with a fish. By the way, where's my fish?
Oh,
Why do you have a fish?
She said she was going to throw a fish at me. I'm waiting for my fish.
some big fishy business, if you ask me.
Indeed.
How long range are these?
Oh yeah, I got a text today from FedEx saying, you'll need to be at your door tomorrow because we're delivering a package they're signed for. And I was like,
Kinda
my
boxy of you.
computer.
Nice.
If it does come tomorrow, I'll be so happy because that means I can set it up this weekend and have it next week.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to drop this in the shippost channel and not explain.
There you go.
flavored soup mix.
What?
Oh my, my favorite.
It's just labeled cock flavored soup mix.
But is it actually?
Of course, you'd ask that question.
I'm normal.
I mean, it's clearly like cock as in chicken, but
Chicken and stuff, you know, but
but cock, but it's literally just labeled cock flavored soup mix.
Well, finally, some good hearty soup for the whole family.
I'm running some ad slots running. You know, thinking of it, the taste of cock isn't that bad.
Nah.
yeah, chicken's pretty good.
Thinking emoji.
Right, I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay, have fun.
I'm sad now.
Hi, Sad. I'm Jesse. What?
Couldn't take it. He went to the corner.
What did I do?
You know what you did.
I'm normal.
That's the exact opposite of what you are.
Hmm.
Well, we should have a lobby by the time she gets back, so let's hope.
Have I ever done to not be normal?
Well, I just got PTSD flashbacks. Thanks, Pi.
No problem, Neko. What?
Cats, hold me. Anime
Jeez,
girls.
get a room.
I am normal.
I don't even want. I don't know what you want me to do. I think sex is cringe.
Yeah, same. I'm a virgin. That's why I think it's cringe.
Hello.
Why did when you say that my mind go, you're olive oil?
Ah!
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
I see the nerve.
Extra olive oil. My. Oh, right. Let's see. Map. Mappity map map.
Pillars rotated?
Hmm.
I'm gonna take a pillars and rotate it.
Sure.
It is really fun how much the game changes just because you tilt the map 90 degrees to the left. Like all the rotations and positions you already know are just like not there, right?
Yeah, it changes how you think about things.
It makes a lot
I
more
know.
people realize that a like underside is viable as a push route.
I don't see anyone go
Yeah.
under it. I don't think I see anyone go under A on rotated. Everyone does it on regular.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's because under A is like outside A, so different drops.
You don't see outside A very often on rotated.
Well, maybe I want to push there. Don't judge me.
I also like Pilot E's nameplate being all black, so it just looks like there's no nameplate.
Yeah, it's like, what's your nameplate? Redacted.
Nuh-uh.
What do you mean, nuh-uh?
I think my favorite is still Hopeful Monsters, though.
It's always fun when you get someone with like Chinese characters in their name and it just doesn't load their name in the lobby. So it's just like a rank and then no name.
Yeah. A rank, and then like I think it's like a black square.
I don't
Yeah,
think
it's
the
just like,
Nerf
why?
logo works on the EVA Unit 1 color scheme. At least not the Nerf
Oh,
logo
what?
in red.
One of these emblems doesn't stand out.
Well, Nerf. It's Nerv, not Nerv.
Nerve. Uh-oh, looks like you hit a nerve. E redacted. Join and leave, join and leave. We got a full lobby. Let's hope they ready up. Not to say that, Nebula Lobby Fleet Command with all is not enjoyable or anything, but Let's get my
Yeah.
daily suffering in, you know?
Lobulous lobby command. Waitulous lobby command. Wait, no, it's lobulous wait command.
Let's see here. Well, if we can do a 5v5.
No, no, no. Wait. Oh, he's gone.
Huh. I was gonna say we could do a canyon rotated.
No.
Nope.
What's
Wait.
wrong with what's wrong with rotated canyon?
Yeah, okay, yep, we're on Rotated Canyon. Let's go. You've done
Okay.
this.
No canyon, sad face.
Yeah, Canyon. I don't like Canyon either. Rotate is funny, but
Okay. Are you sure, whatever? Are you sure?
Yes, canyon. Yes, canyon. It isn't practically large, but it'd be very funny.
Okay.
As I are remarking, teams are very unbalanced. Yes. Yes, they are.
don't worry. Despite the ranks and stuff, we're not good.
Yeah.
Well, some of us are
You
good.
see,
I'm not.
I am pretty stupid.
Like, I mean, I could always join the other team again.
No.
No,
I think
please
you
don't.
shot at me enough today, thank you.
I like not losing.
Please
the
don't.
game.
You're the only one of us who's actually good at the game.
Like me and Three Cats
Okay.
together probably make like one competent player, but
And Neko, you've kicked my butt multiple times. I don't want to hear it.
The
I've
problem
got
is
like
that
good fleets, but I still am not immune to making really stupid decisions.
I'm good at gunfights. The problem is that high level play has 0 gunfights.
Yeah.
It's all just like missile spam.
Like me and Three
It's
Cats, we can throw
happened.
lead at each other like all day and we'll be happy about it, but then we just get
Mhm.
containered or size 3 hybrided and we're like, well, crap, there's the game.
Wait, we're OSP. Yeah, Azure, you got OSP?
I don't think they can hear you.
I don't know if they're on
Azure,
the. I don't think they're listening to the stream.
It might be in stream, we'll see.
Starter fleets are pretty good.
Yeah, the defaults are fine.
Fucking hell. Drops in my eyes. Hold on. Oh, they left.
They
Let me
might
go
not
put
know
it-
they can load up custom things, or maybe they don't want to play OSP yet. It's
I'm gonna
understandable. Like going
go
into the game is a
put
bit of a flat tail.
eye drops in my eyes real quick.
Okay. Pilots like, I want to play OSP.
Sure.
OSP number 1. We
All right
hate
name.
taxes.
Well, you hate paying PD tax. I've seen every one of your builds. It's just like, how much can I like put in terms of gun with no point defense whatsoever?
Well, you see, I could invest into point defense, or I can get another ship with more guns.
It is kind of tempting, but
let's see. I think I might play a starter fleet.
that could work.
Oh wait, wrong faction.
Yeah, we're OOSP.
Yeah, you like my starter fleet though?
Yes, I see what you're doing there.
Yeah.
That ain't right one. That don't seem right.
Actually, it is.
It's wood that is red.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I actually came up with the new Task Force Redwood that just dropped on the public test branch today. So,
Oh, is it
because
the
I'm
rail DD then?
yep, I'm a tester for Nebulous Fleet Command.
No, you killed my
Nebulous.
boy. Redwood, no.
Where was Redwood before? Wasn't it like a?
Southern
Yeah.
Was it
Keep.
the Axford
I
with
have
the
it.
Yeah,
railguns?
Railgun. Yeah, Southern Keep, the
Yeah.
railgun Oxford. Yeah, but now it's a bunch of Ruby references in a rail DD, right? Battle rails actually with 250s. Yeah, I have now
This is the
successfully
true
put.
Yeah, I
TF
have to
Redwood.
ask: did you include a spyglass ship with 4-track correlators?
No, I just have a parallax
Okay.
destroyer.
Because I've seen your like rail destroyer escorts with the super scouting, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna be one of her fleets.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I felt that wouldn't be very easy for new players to use.
I'm
Yeah.
back.
That's why there's a pair of sprinters with bullseyes.
We got full lobby. Let's do this.
Okay.
Let's get ready to
Torpcello.
rumble.
All right. I'll put my nuts on the table again. Here. Got my
Ew.
fleet. Yeah. It's the name of the fleet. Mixed nuts. Yeah.
Go forgot to ready up.
All right. Go
In the
Flynn.
nut fleet, you have to include something like 10mm castellated, stuff like that.
You know, you don't have to play Cap Fleet every game, right?
She wants to win.
I heard that's kind of cringe. Only cringe people do that.
Mhm. They need
Well, I do have
to
cringe in my
change how
description.
capping works. They should really
Yeah.
change it so point value affects how fast you cap.
I don't think
Or
it should be
something.
point value affects how fast you cap, but you should be able to like override it. Like if 1,000 points like of ship is on a point, contested by like a
It should be
200
something
point
like that at
shuttle.
least for contesting, but
Because like if you got a
also
battleship there,
it's really
then you
annoying
should just
when
own the
like
point.
a small ship just goes around and caps, and that should
Yeah.
be more difficult than it is.
It's like the
What's the matter, Vivi? What are you talking about? Surely there's nothing wrong with little shuttles running around capping points behind you. Oh wait, can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you, Dweeb.
Oh, okay. I was like, everything got quiet. Am I alone?
just trying to think of the sassiest thing I can say in response to this.
Geez,
What?
get a room.
Your cap fleet is like you're playing like a horde of mice just
Whenever
going
I'm
around
talking to my
looking for like little
partner
pieces of
on
cheese.
Discord because his mic doesn't work, whenever he's like, "Can you hear me?" I'm like, "No."
Oh.
I'll
Yeah.
go high side.
My shuttles are peanut, cashew, almond, and
I'm
hazelnut.
trying to think of where to
I can be one
go
of those.
with these liners.
Well,
I think D is probably a good place to go.
yeah, going up high gets you good firing arcs and stuff. Most people kind of seem to favor top side of the map just because perspective and stuff.
Yeah.
I am tempted to push on the B side because I got a pretty good independent fleet. I think I will actually do that. Yeah, I'll just play low.
And then I'll send my mine layer thing to like.
Putting some mines near C point couldn't hurt.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like covered by the rocks so they don't get hit by a long range RPF.
See, I got Brazil nut, chestnut, walnut, peanut, cashew, almond, and hazelnut.
I didn't realize that was the naming scheme somehow last game.
Yeah, it's literally a can of mixed nuts.
She literally called it the nut fleet.
Yeah,
That's mixed nuts.
I made it in response to like a torp sprinter capping fleet. And I was like, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a monitor specifically designed to counter torp sprinters.
Got it. I need to cap with the 250 BB.
250 cap ship. Yeah.
Right.
I need to find something to bully cap fleet players specifically.
I think it's called just like size 2 hybrid spam.
True.
Yeah. Why do you want to bully me?
I also want to bully Small Cake.
Why?
We want to bully people who normally beat us because we don't want to like play cap fleets. We just want to make boats go boom boom.
Well, Small
Can't-
Cake deserves it for no reason.
Wow. Can't believe cats out here wanting to bully women.
You can't believe cats wanting to bully people? I can.
Well, yeah, I'm normal.
Impossible. I would never bully anyone ever. Totally.
Yeah.
I need to remove that mod again.
What's the mod?
High Fleet voice pack. It scares me every time.
The High Fleet?
Oh, from
Yo,
the game
I
High
know it.
Fleet? From the game High Fleet, yeah.
I was
High
actually
Fleet from the game High Fleet.
thinking about making a voice pack of just my voice for Nebulous Fleet commands, so people can have me with them in game.
Yeah, your
Saying
voice
dumb
doesn't
things.
go above like negative 20 decibels though. They never hear it in battle.
Get
Ah.
like a Ruby voice pack. It's just all the Ruby voice lines.
Knowing Pyro that already exists and she's made it.
I mean, your
I
voice
wish.
is cute, Pyro.
Aw. Wait,
I
you can't just like surprise me with like a compliment out of nowhere.
I keep
Uh,
telling you should be a VTuber because your voice is super cute.
And because then she could bully you more on stream.
Hmm. Hmm.
I could do VTubing if I could afford anything.
I mean, it's actually not that hard to get into. Like, a lot of people have done like really cheap models you can just use. Like, I think like minimum you need to invest. There's like 60 to 90
genuinely, if
bucks
you
for some
want
stuff.
to, I can help you find an artist.
Like,
No, I'm pretty sure
default
no
stuff
one
is not
doesn't
going to be like the
afford-
greatest. Like, I sunk stupid amounts of money into my stuff because I was like, you know what, I'm
Optimus
going to
wants
use
me
this for a
to
while.
tell you that he said your voice is cute.
Aw.
Thank
Well,
you.
thanks, Alchemist. I appreciate that. I yeah. So if you want, Vivi, that sounds nice. I'll take a look at it.
What do I want my
Vivi, I'm
default?
going to use some channel points here. This is going to direct at somebody else. Here. I'm going to spend these much. Make her turn cherry tomato red.
Love Pyro with the flirt redeem.
Aw. Jeez,
That's your job.
It's like a lot of points.
Like, I got negative charisma here, okay?
No
Uh-oh.
charisma.
No charisma, it was my dump stat, along with all of my other ones.
My charisma is 4.
Please don't roll in the opposite direction of the one I wanted you to roll in. Why are you doing that?
It's because you've got verticality to your move orders. That really messes with bulkers.
Yeah, it's really
Well,
annoying sometimes.
Okay, yeah, because we got a moment here. I'll try and teach you the trick. So order your bulk freighters to hold fire. See the weapon control section, right?
Yeah,
Bottom of the screen says weapon control free. Order them to hold fire and then issue like a fire order and it'll draw a line off into space. And just then draw it off and like set it to roughly where you think the enemy's going to be. And they'll be pre-aimed there.
that's a good trick.
Yeah, it's like the only way I've made bulk like not go completely stupid because otherwise their pathfinding just completely derps on you. And yeah, that'll have your whole fleet like issuing order there. Don't forget to turn off the like weapons control hold when you're trying to shoot stuff.
Yeah, of
So
course.
you have to make sure you issue the fire order on target, then you set weapon control to fire.
Nico, did we ever test the pinpoint theory?
Which pinpoint?
The
Like
putting
the
the pinpoint on the angled mount will cause your ship to try to angle to get it onto target. Which
yeah,
then fights
I
the
figured that
guns.
out. Like it would always try and make my ship roll because I was shooting the pinpoint through the hull.
My ships are crashing into each other.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
That can happen from spacing. Okay, I'm seeing fire coming off of 728. Okay, Mark and Prio.
Oh, of course they're on the other side of the rock. That's my.
Yeah, that's triple CL. Yeah. You can attack marker as well, in case they disappear. Well, at least we know what they're dealing with, so they shouldn't have any EWAR. I hope. Maybe on the mounts on the side,
I mean,
but
they're shooting Ewar at us. I can see the Ewar going.
no, I'm talking like just distinctly from the like light cruisers, unless they have an escort.
Well, I'm seeing the Ewar jamming happening.
Oh,
The the little squares.
yeah. I was looking at the ships though. I didn't see any of the lobs towards them. So
I don't know. Is something else doing the jamming?
think so. There's a couple sprinters
Hmm.
around. I thought it was coming from. 'Cause usually triple CL you don't see jamming on. I say usually. I might not know.
All right, early warning on A point.
Capping beat point. I'm gonna try and get in position to come from below onto those voxels.
Should I go for the voxels or just keep going up?
We've already got the point, so they'd have to push in and grab it. So you can probably just hang out there and keep your fire orders steady.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Like, yeah, from your fleet, they're like 17 clicks out, so not even going to be in range. Uh, 1490 battleship Mark Prio.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
I'll try to save the almond.
I'm
Okay.
preemptively switching to AP just in case I get a shot on that battleship.
Yeah.
Wait, did I actually kill that sprinter? I did with just the
Yeah,
one
good
shot.
kill. 3007 dead. Nice shot.
Oop.
Oop. Yeah, okay, you mark it. I already did. Same brain
Go
cell.
heavy cruiser.
We're literally just cats. Just like, yep, one brain cell. Let's do it.
Wait, we make the best team. You should have
Yeah.
been on my team for the tournament.
Oh,
That's
there's a
gonna
tourney? I
happen
didn't even
eventually.
know.
Darg's hosting one.
Oh, it's my dogs. Yeah, I've been meaning to play more on Dark servers. I've just never gotten around to doing it. Keep forgetting.
I don't
and
know
getting
if
busy.
they'll let me join a different team now that I left the first one.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
Oh,
a
I see
thing
that
now.
Axford.
Yeah, they got a whole Solomon
Yep.
up there as well.
The what's that?
They're all
That's
on
a
the
reference to the
opposite side of the
Expanse,
rock,
right? Like the
Esteban.
Mars something fleet, MCRN.
Yeah.
Martian Congressional Republic Navy.
See, whenever I see that, I think it means My Chemical Romance Navy, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna move in towards the Axford.
I don't know. I don't know why literally everyone does MCRN for their tags. It makes no sense.
Because they're fucking Expanse fans.
I don't know what that is.
It's
Have
a
you not
sci-fi
watched
show.
The Expanse?
No, it's on Peacock or something. You know, one of those rich people sites.
What the hell is Peacock? Besides the bird.
Exactly.
That used to be my nickname on like a certain server, or a few servers actually.
On a
So back when I
certain
played
server, huh?
No, it's back when I played Lancer. Look.
Okay.
Like when I
Nico,
played
the
Lancer.
best part about Peacock is you can pay to have ads, or you can pay extra to get rid of the ads.
You can also just, do the thing that's technically not allowed to be mentioned on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Piracy.
Well, yeah, we're
It's not
playing
allowed to be
Nebulous
mentioned on
Fleet,
Twitch.
We're gonna do.
No, we're talking about piracy in the game here. We're
yeah,
trying to
we're going
steal
to the
Alliance ships,
Caribbean.
don't you know?
All
We're
right,
going to
yes.
the Caribbean to like steal
Yeah.
gold.
We're claiming independent properties. Yahar, me mateys, we plunder.
We're stealing your money.
I'd clip this, but I'd be worried about getting in trouble.
Axford's launching missiles.
So please don't clip this.
You know when you say
click the
please don't
link I'm
clip this, it's
sending.
making people do it. That's 6 missiles out of that Axford. It's got programming channel buffs. Interesting.
Wow.
An EO? Wow, that's expensive.
Please don't be heading for me. That would make me
Size
sad.
3 hybrid. It's ARAD validated.
Wait, please be my decoy. Please be the decoy. That'd be so funny.
Vivi, they're going right towards you.
They can't see me, so I don't think they're targeting me.
No,
it the
they don't have to
decoy?
direct target. They can just path their location.
Yeah, but
they might
there's
have
no
E-links or
reason.
something.
They might be going towards
They're gonna
me.
miss
D-point
I don't know why they would have
Decoy.
shot.
Oh no, they're
towards
going
me
after the
since they
decoy.
haven't
That's why.
seen me at all.
But if they miss,
Yeah, because
Yeah,
they're firing on
okay.
it. They think it's real.
if
Although
they
that
miss,
might end
they'll
up.
hit you.
They might
Yeah.
go for it, but then they might overshoot and hit you, depending on their
Yeah, that's
sprint
a bad
range.
thing. Same with these bullets. They might miss and hit you.
Okay, it's EO, and they're running right
Yeah,
by it.
they're just gonna go past.
I'm gonna launch my own
So that
Decoys.
might
decoys.
go into your PD net. Yeah, just
Yeah, just fire AMMs.
crap.
Wait, I have a full-on firing arc on that.
Fuck, I got hit.
Yeah,
Oh.
they went right by it. That's why.
My bad. That's totally my bad.
That is like the worst luck possible. Like they shoot
Yeah.
at a decoy they think is real, and it like goes by, and then it actually hits our ships behind it. Like just. Okay.
I'm about to fire on the Oxford.
Yeah, the problem is that those EOs counter my armor that I use the decoys.
Okay.
Bye, Axford.
I have eyes on the Solomon again. 8846. Gonna give that an attack marker so we know location.
Come on, it's so close.
Uh-oh. Ag. I found the CL trio, I think.
And there's
you've
the
got
Solomon
company coming
too.
right at top. Your cats.
Oh, I need to stop weapons control.
Yeah. Issue fire order,
forgot,
then
but
issue
yeah.
the weapons free.
I already did. Expanse nerds must perish because I've never watched the show.
Ow. Crap. Yeah. CL trio on
Yes.
C point.
Uranium fever just started. Let's go.
Uranium. What's this?
Why? Why are you like this?
Okay, next volley will be HE. Because we're on the broadside.
These.
Which should probably kill it. Or at least seriously disable it, getting broadsided by HE from two bulkers.
HE to a
Hopefully-
broadside Axford, that should knock that thing out. It had a beam turret.
Beam's knocked
Interesting.
out.
Yeah. Just surprising to see it going so aggressively like that.
You got missiles going for you.
That battleship is headed towards the point as well.
Yeah, the funny part is
I got
that,
sight track 5000 moral failing. That's one of the starter fleets, isn't it? Yeah, it's the 450 Axo Task Force Oak.
yeah. You know, the funny part is that Almond is still alive. I haven't killed it yet. So
Yeah, Almond. MVP Almond.
You doing the trick where you just like constantly force reactor cycling?
no, the DC teams are dead.
Oh, oops. Okay.
Here,
Right, cats, your flank is about to get spicy from those.
yeah,
What are they called?
Here. They're jamming me now.
What the heck? Shooting each other?
I'm switching to the other Oxford.
They're shooting off into space for some reason. Oh, it's at the walnut. That's what.
I think these bullets are fired. Yeah, they're being. Oh, you're getting shot at,
Position
VV,
fire.
by the battleship.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I'm swapping to the BB.
They're hurting my body.
Well, hurt him back.
They're jamming
They're
me.
shooting us. Just shoot them back.
Okay, let me see if I can't.
Oh, they're shooting my little guy.
Yeah. Vivi, you're gonna want to just pull out of there like real quick because that's a lot of fire coming your way.
Yeah.
Go for a dive on the Solomon, but that.
Oh, that's a frigate.
Okay.
Oh, they're RPFing me. They're not stupid.
Well,
I am
if
firing
they're
on the
shooting-
Solomon broadside with HE, so.
Nice.
I lost good track. Yeah, sorry. I can't give you good tracks anymore.
I'm gonna see if I can't move one of my shuttles down
Taking
to
a
be
lot
little,
of damage
backstabber.
here.
Yep, just burn flank, get out of there.
Yep, I am.
Does somebody order a 5-cat?
Think so. I'm beating the snot out of a Vauxhall that tried to swing off to get B.
Huh?
Fire torpedoes.
Oops, I lost a line.
I lost my track correlators.
Good torps are. Oh crap! I only fired one volley torps. I meant to shoot 2. Whoops. You should have good eyes on the battleship. They don't
I'm
see
probably firing
me going
AP on
around
the
backside.
battleship now because I'm.
Nice.
All right, I got E.
Nice.
Nice
I
stuff.
am clobbering this voxel, I think.
There's so many capitals that I think we're gonna win just for
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
they
Yeah,
just
this
neglected
is
the
too
cap fleet
slow.
because Nyx is
Yeah,
big.
yeah, pilot's got a Torpicello.
Torpcello!
Go for it! Get him!
Yeah! Woo!
Oh dear.
Yeah, I saw
Some of those
that.
might get through. That's a hit. More
Yeah.
failing. Just take a torpy.
Geez, 2
Its belly gun
accidents
is
and a
out.
Solomon worth of PD, and it's just not enough for Torps. And Torps are so
They're good.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Miss Isekai dump truck over
Yeah, I
here.
need to redo my my really old voxel fleet with that was using torps to finish off heavier targets.
Yeah. Torps are kind of bad for finishing stuff actually because they can't break certain damage thresholds,
Hmm.
but they are really good for putting them right on the red line.
If you want to finish someone, actually,
well,
torps are
when
good.
their PD is damaged.
Oh yeah, like when the PD's down, then you just completely peel them apart.
Yeah, then you can fire guns at them. And go right
Yeah,
to
and where
them.
you can stop shooting at 3009. We just torped it and it's dead.
I don't have anything else to shoot at.
Oh, I said we can stop shooting it because it's dead.
Yeah, that's
We have
optional.
every point.
I'm gonna push around the corner and see if there's anything else over here.
By the way, I just got locked, which is a bad thing.
Yeah,
Ow,
they're
look.
above the rock. Okay, I'm gonna push around this rock real quick, and I'll get you locks for them.
Oh no, they see me.
Oh no.
Oh no, what's this?
I believe I have located
We've
more
gone
boxes.
from oh whoa to oh no.
Oh, I have a
They
perfect
did.
angle on the Solomon with HE right now.
Go for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm going for it.
give pilot, help pilot. Oh, the battleship is evacing.
Oh sweet.
One of the
Okay.
battleships.
They're jamming
There's
me,
2
but I
battleships?
got on offset.
Yeah, there's 2 battleships.
Oh crap.
Okay,
I thought there was
attack
only
by
one.
light cruisers. Rod. Please stop trying to go to neutral roll.
It left my range.
I don't know if I can catch up to those BBs, sorry dude.
In the voxels.
Yeah. So I was looking at the battleship and my mind went blank. Yeah, the value judgment's still kicking, unfortunately. Like, it's pretty wounded, and I'm getting good side shots, but it's still in the game.
Yeah, I'll try and finish it off
Thank you.
because it's almost in my range.
Oh, I lost track again.
Yeah. How's your fleet doing? Like, I see you lost one of your bulkers, but
I lost one of my bulkers. The other is mostly intact.
hey, we take those then. On to me. Oh, that's a battleship. Okay, we're gonna see how good we are against BBs. What's up,
Go
dude?
ahead and see.
Moral failing is moving again.
Torpedoes out. Probably won't go through, but we're gonna try anyways. That's a broadside of battleship. Ow.
I'm gonna fire on the moral failing.
Thank you, Pyro, for the support on those voxels.
Yeah.
My drive is dead, so I'm like not moving is the thing, and I don't quite have an angle. God damn it!
Oh.
They have a single Aurora against 8 torpedoes.
But the drive will be back up in a couple
Watch
seconds.
the Fury of the Dead God get torped.
Nice.
Wham.
I'm gonna need that fleet.
Yeah, drive's
Nigo.
coming
That
back
looks
up.
good.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's like I basically miniaturized Pyrope's Isekai truck, so I've only got like 4 salvos, or 2 really if I full send. But it works really good with the Acello command ship.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
moving to finish
needs
off the
to
moral
finish it
failing with
off.
like firing on it with HE.
Thank you.
I need to redo these bulkers. They have some problems.
Value judgment's immobilized, but it's pretty close to E. Let's hope they don't get their drives back up online.
Alright, I'm just here to be a brick and contest, Charlie.
Hey, you're doing good.
Well, I'm gonna make sure they can't kill you while you're doing it.
Oh,
Moral
one of them
failing
tapped
drives
out.
were briefly operational, but I destroyed it as soon as.
Yeah, it's
started
probably
trying
just
again.
constantly redded. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna try and finish it off.
one of them tapped out for like real good and stuff.
Might have been the
Which ship was
battleship.
that? One of them, I think. Or wait. Yeah, I thought that thing was on D point, and I just completely realized I messed up my perspective.
Wait, no, the voxels are still here.
Yeah, I can't fully kill them, but I can try.
I'm gonna send my cap ship to hold E point just in case they get on it, because cap ship gaming totally worth it, the same as an Axford.
Yeah.
Dance.
I knocked out the power on the moral failing.
Nice.
Oh, mass drivers are so pretty.
Was it space oiling? Yes, it is.
No, wait. Yes, it is. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
fire on
go
the
on the
other.
value judgment. Yeah. Do you need a lock on that, or if you get? Nah, you got great track. You're good. Actually, I'll give you a lock just in case. I can't miss this battleship in a brawl.
Yeah, I can see it evacuating now.
Nice. Oh crap! They fixed the mag.
My model's lagging like hell. Luckily, the new PC should fix that.
Yep. You're just thinking real hard.
I like how
have fun
OSP.
moments when it's
In
like.
fact, I'm gonna probably like get a capture card and keep the old PC to just run streaming stuff on.
That's actually a pretty good idea. I've not looked into doing that. If you figure out how to, could I ask for instructions?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and figure out how to.
Okay.
Something weird I don't know why OBS does is sometimes it will just record something twice and then also play it back to you. It makes no sense, and I don't know why it happens.
Oop. Bunch of them tapping out.
GG.
Oh right, we got caps. Good game, everyone. Well played.
Oh wait, someone said it's 1,500.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Whoops. Well, it ended on 1,000 anyways.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think they had any realistic chance of winning.
Yeah, we were kind of snowballing,
we
just
killed
beating up their
everything.
battleships and stuff.
I see. Yeah, this cap fleet I made is something.
I didn't do that much damage, which is surprising given how much I like wrecked ships. I guess my shots were few but well placed.
Yeah, you were firing at really long distances too, so a lot of those probably just either missed bow tanking or might have glanced at
Yeah,
battleship
I think
armor.
that's enough for me tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Hey, we got
find
some good
someone to
games in between
raid.
a couple of other ones.
Hats off to the rando that charged like 5 capital ships with it in a solo.
Yeah, he's like, I can take you with a torpecello and just booked it.
Man, honestly, it's crazy. Like, that Torpcello went through like 2 Axfords and a Solomon's worth of PD. It's like,
That did
geez.
41k damage.
Yeah, it's like, how much
Yeah.
PD do you need to like deal with torpedoes?
That's the thing. The only way to deal with torpedoes is to not let them get in range.
Yeah, I guess. Like,
I guess you could try and like heck P it maybe, but
None of the people I normally raid are online.
There's a
So
friend
let's
of mine
raid
we could raid if you.
Kumo. Oh, what
Okay,
friend of
never mind.
yours?
Her name's Platinum Meg. She's playing Super Mario RPG.
How fun.
Okay, so let's do Platinum Meg then.
Yeah.
How is that spelled?
I'll just copy the name. Hang on a sec. Do you want that just DM to you, or
Yes.
no? I'll just send it there. Go.
I see. All right, I'll see y'all on Friday for my collab with Archivist on Halo.
Heck yeah. See you, Vivi.
And we had
Have a
plenty of
wonderful-
viewers this stream. Wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was happy to see everyone.
Good night.
Good game, y'all.
GG.
Jeez.